now that we have everyone here for the first time in quite some time, let us get into session 49? I keep forgetting. 49, I think?
69?
49.
49. Great, thank you.
69 is better.
We're a couple in.
We're only a few in. Damn it,
We're on 4.
Time. Yeah, session 49. So, last we left off, the party successfully defeated the stone giant they have found lurking on the beach sides of Hestein. Initially, he was beaten in a game of life-size chess from Dearest, and in a whiff of frustration, the giant attacked, which led to the epic battle. There were some close calls, there were some good moves, and in the end, the giant was vanquished by Takari. In which, upon defeating it, Takari received 2 special items, a ring and a book, which would later be identified as Ring of Lightning Resistance and Book of the Tome of Understanding. And they also found a shit ton of gold off that giant. About 25,000 worth. And the party traveled back to Hestein to deliver the news. They were greeted with applause as heroes. And they were celebrating with a feast. There was a little... And during this time, there was also a bit of research and a little bit of family opening up, too. And when the party went to rest, they were greeted in their dreams by the dragon that attacked their town some time ago. Stating how these dream realms are in existence. They're caused by him. And so the parties took the next day to, again, do a little bit more research on the giants, in which Takari spotted out in her book, it was the particular order of the giants of how they were listed. And also Hugbear made some poison. And so after doing what they felt that was needed to be done, the party gathered themselves, and Dearest teleported them back to Nofliasile. Where in Nofliasile do you guys land? You could be landing in it, outside of it. I guess Dearest as the driver, where do you take them?
In Nofliasile. But, like in the bazaar area. Just trying to randomly appear.
Okay. Let me...
I don't know what you're calling it. I keep calling it a bazaar, and I don't remember what the name that you're calling it is.
Well, you can tell me now.
Okay, hold up. Hold the fuck up.
Holding.
Hand view, that's what I want.
Trading.
Not trading post.
The bazaars.
Not battle rare. I don't see what I'm looking for here. The heck? Where we found the dude, where we dealt with the jeweler guy.
The trading post.
Yeah, that was outside the trading post.
It is the trading post. I thought it was something different. I thought it was more like outdoorsy. That's what I was envisioning.
Bazaar is just one of the rooms in the trading post.
This is my bad. I misunderstood.
Okay, and so, you teleport out, you land, and find yourselves a little bit north. You're still in the town, but a little bit north. Because you could be teleporting where there could be population, roll me a percentile dice, Dearest, and pick high or low.
I'm gonna go high.
All right. Cool. Your landing of teleportation does not kill any citizens.
Port into a body and just...
Yeah, because
You just show up in a shower of blood.
Because that's the potential. What could happen is if you teleport when somebody is standing there, you could end up killing them in the process.
I need to remember that.
Well, now you do. And
I do.
You guys appear back in Nofliasile.
For battle.
And you're back at home.
I have a logistical question now, knowing what I know now. If we go into like a dragon's lair, and we see where they lay constantly, like this is their comfy spot, and then we leave, and then we teleport to that specific spot, can we explode that?
No, because the dragon has a shit ton of HP.
Would we just...
The dragon would be bigger than us.
You probably ended up inside of it.
Oh, that gives it an advantage to begin with.
Yeah, hit me now, dragon, as I cut you from the inside.
Yeah, let's just take out all its organs. All right, I'm gonna have to remember that.
I'm gonna put on a spike suit.
I have
We're
fireball.
gonna use that.
Like I said, potentially.
Ow, my hands.
All comes down to the dice.
Bop rolls firebolt inside dragon. And poison spray and sword burst.
I felt like
we
I
all
should have
just
said...
teleport inside a dragon and just start...
Every time we do that, I feel like I should tap my shoes and say, no place like home.
No,
Cautious-
you know, no, here's what we do.
Caustic brew.
We send Takari into the dragon to cast Fireball.
Okay. I was like, wait, why? Oh.
Bye, Takari.
Takari's so good at using Fireball.
I'm gonna conjure a dragon inside the dragon.
We're not gonna turducken this, okay?
We will turducken whatever the fuck you want. We gonna blow it up.
Christ.
Holy shit, Corra, I didn't even see you there. It feels like you've been in the shadows for our last couple of adventures.
I'd like to immediately stealth.
And Corra's gone.
It's a shame we were just gonna split up all this gold, but okay, bye.
2, so 25.
Dang, I can't see her.
That is...
No,
That is going to be my immediate reaction is to roll perception. See if I can keep you in view now. This is going to be my reaction now.
I mean, I guess Dearest hasn't been around enough, but we have said that the other kids get advantage unless I'm specifically trying to hide from them.
Yep.
No.
Because they know my tactics.
I would say, yeah, Hugbear, Bop, Takari would just know could just get a sense of where Corra is, but Dearest, you're still getting used to the group.
I'm
Bop
the new
just
guy,
automatically
okay?
assumes that Corra is always around, even when she can't see her.
Yeah, she talks to herself all the time, expecting Corra to be there.
Yeah,
is
Bop will
what-
sit in her house and do it and be like, okay, Corra, and then she's making pie. She's like, okay, and I'm mixing the pie.
She's making pancakes for the morning.
This is
Pancakes.
Oh, I
specifically
can
Making
why
pancakes.
Hugbear is a never nude.
Pancakes. Anytime Bop has to take a shower, she's like, please leave the room, Corra.
I do not consent.
I do not.
That's
I
why.
do not
That's
condone
why Bop
this.
showers. That's why Bop showers in her clothes.
They're washing you and your clothes.
She's afraid to
That
get
works
naked
in the
in front of
mansion. It's
Corra.
already been determined.
This is not the kind of multitasking I was thinking of.
Okay, so
What are you guys doing?
right? Hey, we're playing D&D. That's right.
Oh yeah, we're not just serious shit talking.
All right.
Bob, you were saying something about those medallions.
Bop's gonna literally like reach into one of her pockets and pull out 6 like palm-sized medallions that have the symbol. I don't remember what it is. Kenzie, Jesus Christ.
It's I believe it was symbol of like snakes.
Yeah, the snaky symbol medallion. I've got props.
Takari, did you get another one of these?
Did I, Quincy?
Did they get one when they killed the giant?
No.
No. Interesting. Of all the bosses we fought, ones directly tied to the dragon don't have medallions.
Yeah, no, I only got a book and a ring.
Which
I have 6 of these.
Have we ever asked anybody what they're for or do?
I thought they were tied to the order, but I could be wrong.
Maybe we bring them to Cinder and they can identify them and maybe give us some more information.
I'll say with Hugbear's passive. Well, hold on. What's your history bonus?
+4.
Okay. Takari, what's yours?
Oh, history?
Yeah.
Hang on.
But if they're magical, I got a +9 in Arcana.
Pops is +9 in history.
I'll say.
I got a +7.
Okay. Hugbear, you don't sense magic off of these.
Okay.
Takari, you remember? I'll say you remember that that getting these amulets were more for Arle, for him to know that you killed a member.
Does Bop know that? Because she's got a +9 in history.
Okay, yeah, you know that too.
I still don't know
So-
what to do with him now. Do I just leave him at Arle's house and expect him to come back and he's not a dragon?
Well, we can also, I mean, unless God has an issue with it, still ask Cinder why Arlie might be collecting these. Just tokens, or was there a further goal, or we can just leave it be.
I don't know. She puts it back in her pocket.
We can split the gold if you like.
Yeah, you can.
There are 6 members of the party now. We collected 25,000 gold. I was thinking we all got 4,150, and then threw 100 just into the party bank, just to keep it all nice and even.
Yeah, we can do that.
Not gonna lie, I forgot about Slice there for a minute.
Kunzi's sitting here. Kunzi's sitting here like counting squares in the freaking Zoom chat. Like how? What?
Slice is part of the party, and Dearest needs to catch up on money.
Right.
We've been spending it like crazy for 2 years.
How much is it again?
4,150.
Just in front of people, just in front of the public, you're just pulling out money from Takari's bag of holding. Here you go. Here you go.
Listen, they know that I'll steal it back if they try any shit. Is it stealing if it's getting back your own money? No.
I would like to say I'm putting about 2,000 in the bank
Okay, God.
under my personal account.
God?
Sorry, I have to type
Okay, so you said 2,000 into the bank?
into my personal bank account.
Alright, so you're
I'm at 3,000 now.
Yep.
We got
Slice is
4
holding on to his.
Alright.
All right, everything.
I'm assuming because I'm not in charge of his roleplay.
That because you're putting it in my bank, that means I get to take a cut of it. Processing and administration fees, all
No.
that good stuff. It seems like 1,000 gold will do it.
And Barry, did you also say 1,000 gold into the group hold?
After the split, there's like 100 gold left that can go in the group one.
Okay, so the group hoard has 9,910.
So how much did we get? I was trying to type it in.
4150.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Did we want to do more shopping? Did we want to go help some other city? Are we still looking for funds? Are we gonna go murder a giant?
it wouldn't hurt to find out more information of where this tall giant would be.
Well, I think. Sorry, after you.
I was gonna say is I actually have a couple of things I need to do in town. If you guys want to take a look as to where we're needing to go next, or any possibilities on trying to find some more funds for the city, that's understandable.
Yeah, I think we can. To be honest, I think we can take a few days, especially because Bob has that book they have to read to gain all its knowledge.
That would be wonderful.
Yeah.
Pop has a thing she wants to do anyway.
We better fucking finish that book in the next 3 days.
Yeah, I'm gonna read the book.
Alright. So, what are people? Just so anybody else want to take care of bank stuff? Would they want to deposit some money?
I don't trust large corporations.
It's our corporation.
It's our corporation.
Yeah, I know who runs it. I don't trust it.
I'm good. I don't have to do any banking.
Yeah.
Alright.
No.
No, neither do I. But Takari would like to go to the underground library because that's the only library that she knows of that is in Nofliasile. Just to...
Corra and Hugbear and everybody have a library in their house.
Yeah, Corra has
Oh
a
yeah,
li-
that's right.
Corra's a library.
Guess my library's not good enough for the princess.
I forgot. Corra hasn't been around. She's been disappearing.
Yeah, that's what she's made to do.
And I feel like Cinder would always go to the shops whenever it's like a scroll or a book kind of store. So I'm sure there could be interesting books in our library by now. What are you looking for specifically?
Just more information of where the cloud giant would be.
Okay.
And I figured Cinder would be able to help me find it, if anything.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, we're also going to go try and ask the Phoenix if he's about. How far can you send a message?
If they're on the same plane of existence.
The Phoenix was here the last time we saw him. Takari, do you think you could message the Phoenix?
I could probably do it. I would have to check my spells once I can get everything loaded again.
Oh, okay, well, as soon as you're loaded, whatever, you want me to go give you a pint?
Gotta check her signal.
I can
It's
go get you a mega pint from the Mighty Glade.
It's a Hugbear pint.
So we can do that, or we can absolutely go. I want to research my monster manual with the giant focus and learn more about cloud giants, weaknesses, strengths, some of their abilities.
All right.
Know what to prepare for.
Does anybody else want to be able to speak giant?
Hey,
I mean, I suppose that would be helpful.
I mean, I
feel-
guess, like, I can teach you how to speak giant.
How long would that take?
It took. I believe it took for Bop and Takari to learn Sylvan. It took like a couple. I think it took like 2 weeks.
But that was with us doing it nonstop in.
We can certainly start.
it took me. It took Dearest about 2 months to learn Abyssal, practicing about 8 hours a day.
I could start if
4 to 8 hours.
If all I know in giant is "please stop chewing me," that would be a good start.
What does
Well,
that
could
sound
take
like?
a day.
What does that sound like?
Takari, how do you
chewing
say
me.
"please stop chewing me" in giant?
I don't know. I was looking for a spell.
How do you say, "Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear"?
Fee fi, fee fi, fo, fummy fum, fee fo, fi,
E5O.
fum fum,
E5, fitty fitty fuck fuss.
fee fum, fody foo fum, foo fabaloo. Oh
Wow.
no, that was similar. Sorry.
Mr. Sandman.
Make me a dream.
Okay. All right.
Kunzi Bop sent you a Discord.
So did Dearest.
Bob sent me a disc. Dearest sent me a disc. How do you guys have technology?
I know. And who is Kunzi? What the fuck?
Who the fuck?
Hello, God.
Is that you?
Bop
Okay,
is going to
sounds
go
good.
home. Bop is going to go do her thing that is in Kunzi's DMs right now, and then she's also going to go and sit under her tree that's on top of her house and read a book. It's a wisdom book.
Cora's gonna help Hugbear study up. Help him sound out some letters.
Boy, it's been so long since we last talked. I wanted to say your performance in battle lately has just been superb.
Thank you. I did it all myself.
Just the way that you deep can dodge in the background and really just blow up enemies is really impressive to me.
Thanks. I did it all myself. No help from anyone.
We're hoping with this cloud giant, if I can get its soul, I feel like we'll be ready for just about anything. I don't know if Takari's list actually means that the cloud giant is the next thing we're supposed to fight, but if so, I have a feeling it might be by Bop's old stomping grounds. It's the closest place in the sky we know.
I mean, we could always ask. We do have like a university getting set up.
It's getting set up.
Yeah, but there's staff.
I think it's just construction workers right now.
I mean, there's Cinder.
there is Cinder.
There is staff.
There's singular
Singular.
staff. Yeah. Well, if Takari can't reach the Phoenix and see if they can scope the place out, because for some reason nobody in our party can scry, we'll see if it's up there. But while we're doing that, I feel like we should prepare. These are one of the stronger of the giants, and I feel like some people in our party nearly died last time.
Maybe they should get better at not getting hit.
Well, that's the thing. Like you and me, we stayed back. Usually I run right up and I'm punching things, but I realize if I get too close, this thing will turn me into a stone or like
Not a
charge
rock.
me. So I just stayed back, and that seemed to be a very strong strategy in staying alive.
I knew you learned one or two things from me. Staying
Yeah.
back, you know. Now
From
we
now,
can teach you how to hide.
yeah, I mean, from this point on, I think we're just gonna let Dearest and the soldier boy there. They'll be the meat shields.
We're gonna make you a ranged fighter.
Yeah, if I could stay 30 feet back and just send the echo, why do I have to get dirty anymore? I feel like I've come far enough in my journey. I don't need blood on me.
Challenge
Just
accepted.
hide behind you the whole time. It'll work out.
All right, let's crack some books here.
Okay, so, okay, so is there, so are we gonna agree that there's gonna be a time skip coming soon?
Yeah, like 2 or 3 days.
Okay.
Years.
Well, it takes 48 hours to completely review the book. So, is there anything you guys want to do for today specifically before we jump 2 days.
Okay, Bob, you let me know how long it's going to take. Like, we'll skip as long as it takes Bob to read. How many hours can they actually put in?
She needs to read 48 hours within
Straight.
6
No,
days.
no
If-
sleep, straight.
If Bob is uninterrupted, she can read 48 hours worth of book in one day.
But it will require 2 Constitution saving throws to not gain levels of exhaustion.
Bet.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Nobody bother Bob. They are
Okay.
in the conversation.
So while Bob is beginning to read anything from
I
you
guess
all,
Bob can't have any of these pancakes I'm gonna make since we have, actually a decent kitchen and stuff now.
Pancakes?
You can't be bothered.
Bob can pancake and read.
I dropped the pancakes down in Bob's bowl.
Alright, so unless anyone wants to stop me with something they want to do
No.
before we do the time jump.
Bob hole.
Corra and I are just studying, and I believe Takari is as well.
Okay.
Yeah, it's hard
I'll see you guys also study during these 2 days. Reading time. And so we
Or
jump.
teaching guide to whoever wants to learn it.
We'll start.
Okay, do I need to roll 2 things of constitution?
Well, hi. Just and like I said too, if you want to be proficient in giant like Takari is, it's gonna take 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But if you want to learn some freight, but 2 days will give you a couple of words, maybe a phrase or 2.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
Hooks and phrases.
All right. So we jump 2 days, 48 hours. Bob, make me 2 Constitution saving throws.
Dearest is also, now that he's getting some downtime, working on some of those items that I sent you in the DMs.
Right.
Specifically, that second one.
I'll take a look at that in a sec.
I figure probably Arcana check to work on like magical theory and such.
Yep. I'll get to you on that in a sec. I just
Okay,
need to
I'll
double
wait.
check something here.
Check faster. I'm impatient.
Seems like a problem for your dog.
That was a bad joke. I love it.
Put in cheap.
Also, I'm trying a new energy drink this session to that my grandma recommended.
What is
an
it?
Orange pineapple V8 energy drink.
Is that your grandma?
Yes, my grandma. Yes, my grandma recommended.
That's
My nana recommended.
Hi, Nana.
Hi, Nana.
Hi, Nana.
See, here's the thing, though.
Energy.
She's watching. She's watching too.
There's nothing I like more than veggies and caffeine.
I mean, it's orange and pineapple, so it's fruit and caffeine.
Oh, there you go.
That's how I like it.
Nana fell asleep.
Oof.
Oh.
Okay, here we go.
Oh.
Okay, the DC was 10, so you managed to get through both of them. You can now equip the book and increase your wisdom score by 2. And check your spells to make sure that, like, I don't know if druids get like spells equal to their level plus
Ooh.
wisdom modifier. I know
Ooh.
rangers just get a set number of spells, but I'm not sure about druids.
I feel like we should take a third day too, so that Bob can sleep after that.
I mean, she doesn't gain any levels of exhaustion.
Bob needs no sleep.
Never mind then.
Oh
My
no!
bad.
It gave me more spell slot. It gave me more spells I can learn
Druid.
for druid.
Yep, I'm just.
So we need to find the charisma book and give it to me.
Yep,
Okay.
wisdom. Unfortunately, the book, Bob, as you finish reading it, you
No.
feel the magic from this book dissipate.
What?
You finish the book, you close the back of the cover, feel the magic die from it.
I killed it.
But you
Killed the
feel
book.
yourself become wiser. A little
Papa's
more
gonna
aware of
run.
your surroundings.
Bob is literally running back to Corra's with the book in her hand, upset because she killed it. The book's dead.
It's time to be a mom, huh?
Corra, the book's not magic no more. I don't know what I did. I broke it.
Did you steal the magic?
I don't know. I didn't mean to. It's dead now.
As
feel-
for
Do you feel magic?
Dearest, you said the second item?
Yeah.
Let me find that.
Do you just want me to send it again?
Poor book.
Give me a sec.
Okay.
I have a feeling it's one of those. If you put it in our bookshelf, in 100 years, it will be usable again.
Okay, so you're just upgrading it with. Okay.
I didn't mean to hurt you, book.
It's the all-seeing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's gonna walk over and put it on the bookshelf.
So it's gonna take some time to make this. It's gonna take more than 2 days to make.
Well, I don't mean make it. I mean like go over the plans and talk
Okay.
to. the
Why don't you go
people
ahead and go ahead and make an intelligence check with advantage because you're going over with Germar.
Okay.
That's funny.
24. Yeah, this is doable.
Wonderful. Does he have a time frame?
It will cost the calculation you gave me,
Okay.
and it will take I'll say, because let me just double check it. Okay, it'll take it'll take 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Oh, that's nothing. Love that. Okay.
Because he's gonna get help from because some parts require magic. He's also gonna get help from Cinder.
Okay.
Cinder is so busy.
Okay. If that's the case, he he can pay up front.
All right, so give up so you hand over the
Two,
gold.
so what if he wants a set not just for himself but for Slice as well.
Okay, then that to get both sets, that will
Yeah.
take I'll say 3 weeks to get
Okay.
both because it'll only take you. I'll say it'll only take 1 week to get yours since yours is like halfway.
Yeah.
And then Dearest is because he has nothing. It's gonna take him the full 2. So 3
Yeah.
weeks to get. So it'll take yours 1 week and then his 2.
Okay, I got you. Okay. Well then he's going to give up that money now.
Oh, and because you're making 2 sets, it'll be that doubled.
Yeah, I kind of figured. All right, and then
Okay.
But I'll say this: the first
sorry.
the first thing you get from this item, we're gonna reduce it down. Oh wait, hold on. How does the first one come into existence?
How do you mean?
Like the first part of it. The 120 feet.
Yeah.
How does where does that come from? Because it's a spell.
Yes, it's technically considered an enchantment. There are glasses with the same effect, so it.
But it's not a spell. It's just it's an enchantment.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm gonna say.
Well, I think they're. Hang on. Actually, hang on. It's both. But give me a second.
You gotta tell me which one.
So there's a spell and an enchantment.
Right, but which one do you want? I'm not gonna. Because like I said, if you want the spell, I'll give you the spell, which gives you.
Yeah. Hang on a second.
Let me find it.
Hey, oh wait, no, I do specify it because.
Yeah. So, do you want this? Do you want it as a spell?
The vision or the spell? Yeah. It's probably going to be the spell, considering that it would be magical in nature, not just something biological.
Then I'll say you'll be able to cast one of those every. You could choose to cast one of them every long rest.
Cast them?
Or activate it once every. Activate one of the spells once every long rest.
So it's not a constant. It's.
Well, if it's a spell, it's activate. If it's an enchantment, it's constant.
Yeah. Okay, hang on. Let me double check about the enchantment, because from my understanding, enchanting something with a spell is exactly that.
I don't know how things are enchanted. I mean, imagine it's focusing a spell on the glasses or whatever.
Because if it's a spell, it's just being able to use the spell. If it's an enchantment, yes, it's constant.
Enchantments are you enchant something with a spell, and then.
Okay.
It's he's talking about how. So you're talking about two different things. It sounds like Dearest, you're talking about how you enchant, and Kunzi, it sounds like you're talking about how the item is used after the fact.
Right. It's like, are you trying to implement a spell, or are you trying to implement an enchantment? Because those are two different things.
Well, it would be an enchantment at that point, because they're being enchanted with this spell. But
so he wants a constant.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. The second spell you want, you'll get it. But as for the first one, I'll say do with the I'm gonna have him do a roll. I'm gonna have Gurmar do a roll.
Okay.
And it's gonna be an intelligence check.
Okay.
Let me just take a look at something here. Give me a sec. Okay. He has a +4 to this. If he rolls, the DC is 20. If I'll roll a D20. The DC is a 20. If he meets a 20, I'll keep the distance you have on the first one. Otherwise, it's going to be reduced.
Okay, that's fine.
Because okay, so here we go. So you want, because he has a +4, so you want him to roll a 16 or over, and no, well, hold on, we'll see. Here we go.
You have inspiration. Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Yeah, you'll get what you want.
Awesome.
Because he said, if you said spell, then what I would, if you were keeping these as spells, I was going to be able to do is the magic item to be able to cast the spell through this item.
And I completely misunderstood.
Yeah, and if it was an enchantment, I was going to reduce the distance.
I completely understand. No, I misunderstood. How my mind was processing it was spell is magic, and then we have charges, which is a limited amount of a spell. So,
okay, sick. And so
magic has never been simple in D&D. Just ask 3.5.
Oh no! You don't get to say that with me. Sorry, I actually studied all sorts of stuff when it came to the magic. I know it down to a T as far as D&D goes. I just never play a spellcaster because I know it too well.
Hugbear knows all magic.
Hugbear knows all magic. Alright. Okay, so yeah, you'll be able to get that. Both of you will be able to get it. Because he's gonna make it simultaneously, I'll give with the natural 20, it will take 2 weeks instead to get both of them.
Okay.
Because he's gonna work on them simultaneously.
Right. Question. It took a couple of weeks to learn Giant, didn't it?
It will take 2 weeks. If you were learning to be proficient in it, it will take weeks, but because you're doing days, it will just be a couple simple like phrases.
Right. Well, what I was going to say though is if we want to take a couple weeks to learn Giant and do things around here and really prepare, that way those could be done by then, and we could know Giant by the time that we leave.
Oh shit!
Kill
Should we
two
be
birds with
like?
one stone.
Should we be like being bosses? Because Harley was taking care of that, and then he's gone.
Yeah, let me see what I learned from this Giant study and see what we can do to prepare. And yeah, I guess we can take the time needed.
Okay, so
Obviously, being able to talk to the next couple of Giants is going to be a boon.
Mhm.
And I've been told by God I'm not allowed to punch any of them today, so
shush.
You can hear him too.
only when I'm sleeping. It's like a weird dragon thing that comes in my brain.
So, since why don't we do this? So Corra, Hugbear, and Takari were doing the research, correct?
Yep.
Mhm.
So I like the three of you to make. Let me double check. Three of you make. Three of you make intelligence check with advantage because you're using Corra's library.
If my character
Solid.
sheet was so
It's not horrible.
Not great though.
you
Here,
said
I'll
an
use-
intelligence check.
Yes.
I'm gonna use an inspo
All right.
to.
Oh, you said intelligence.
Do better.
Well, I guess I'd be the same way.
That's much better. I'll go with that one.
Yeah, it'd be the same, I guess.
So my rolls are in Beyond. Kinsey.
I saw
Okay.
that. It was a 21, right?
There was a 12 and a 21.
Yeah. Oh, never mind. You guys seem to
Sec.
have it under control.
Okay, I see them.
We get it. You want to be a slacker Hugbear.
I hate books. My nose is already bleeding.
Okay.
Bop moves her book away from Hugbear.
Thank you.
I'm going to get a blood on. It's been through enough.
Bob, you look so wise. Like a little Yoda.
It's a Yoda.
It is like a goblin.
It's like a goblin with magic. Very, very old. Lives in the forest. Sometimes swamps.
Talks funny.
Okay. So remind me, what are you guys looking? What information are you looking to get? Just on stone giants? Not stone giants. Cloud giants.
Yeah, strengths, weaknesses, abilities.
Okay. So
I think Takari was looking for locations.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Takari, I'll start with Takari first. So when it comes to the origins of, with that 21, you read that the giants originated from giants originate from their god called the Allfather, who came to Zykrand in looks of making a kingdom, and in his share of land that he had which is unknown in the books, he sculpted these giants out of stone, out of cloud, out of ice, out of fire, and through only he knows, and molded a giant out of storms. And of course, these giants are capable of reproducing. So that's how.
Yeah, babies, baby giants. What's a baby giant look like?
And what the fuck are you guys doing?
Nothing.
Nothing. So the giants originated from their god called the Allfather, who created the first of each kind, and then through basically reproduction and a little bit of migration, more giants appeared. And I'll say for the rest of you, when it comes to cloud giants, these guys are one of the physically stronger giant types, and one of the more common weapons you can see a storm giant with is a morning star. They're able to cast a couple spells. Some storm giants, if powerful enough, are able to cloud giants. Sorry, some cloud giants, if powerful enough, are able to influence the weather. And when it comes to personalities, cloud giants are more of the trickster types. That they cause, despite being strong, they like to cause chaos.
Okay. I guess furthering the research, we look into any tales of the six.
Fearsome 5.
Fearsome 5, sorry. And because we're the six, the Fearsome 5, and kind of where they used to roll, kind of thing. Like if there's any tales of like appearances, sightings, some of the shit they were able to do, like being a cloud giant. Hugbear's like, am I even gonna be able to hit this guy, or is he just gonna fly off? Like,
let me think for a minute. So you're trying to learn more of
these specific ones. Like I have their names. I'm sure there are books on them. So like any of the mythos of like what made these guys fearsome, and some of the shit that these ones specifically did.
They during the Great War, during the Great War between the Evil King and mythical creatures, these giants were neutral initially. They didn't partake in the battles until at the final battle. The 5 of them were seen with a gold dragon, fighting against the Evil King and they won. And then during the times when the humans and the creatures started going after the creatures, these giants and the dragons just one day disappeared. No bodies, no one said they've seen them. Just one day just vanished.
During their neutrality, did they have territories? Like, was there somewhere that people would see the fire giant roam, the stone giant fucking people with chests?
No records.
Okay. That's kind of what I was hoping to find. Okay, well, there's not a lot on these guys. We know that these ones can cast magic. We want to be able to protect ourselves from charm, just in case that happens again. We maybe want to. Is there any way we can stop something from flying away?
Yes, I think I
Kill it.
have a spell called Earthbind. You could bind it to the earth, probably.
Kill it.
I have
Yeah,
I have
it's a matter
spells
of-
like I have entangly spells.
Killing it is the plan, but it's killing it before it gets off the ground.
I have. Pop's just gonna like open her little list of all the spells that she remembers.
You guys don't think a cloud giant can turn into a cloud, do you?
I has entangled. And
Takari is looking in her spell book.
I'll say that they yes, they can attempt to go to it. They can turn themselves into gas.
You fuck.
damn.
So when that happens, I want everybody to just fart real hard, and our gases will mix with their gases, and it's basically a poison. We'll kill them from the inside.
I have a poison spray I can use.
Kunzi, when it reapparates, it will be 10% our farts.
We'll get there when we get there.
Yeah, I have a spell called Earthbind,
Okay.
which could allow me to keep it on the ground.
Knowing that this is
It says, well, for the spell, it says choose a creature you see within range. Strips of magical energy loop around the creature. The target must succeed on a strength saving throw, or its flying speed is reduced to 0 feet for the spell's duration. An airborne creature affected by the spell safely descends at 60 feet per round until it reaches the ground or the spell ends.
okay. So that's solid.
I also know fly.
You also know fly. Can you cast on just yourself, or?
I can. I touch a willing creature, and I can cast it up to 8 times a day. If he hits the skies, we can take it to him.
You can take it to him. Okay. It's good to know.
You mean I could fly?
You can fly, you can fly, you can fly, you can fly.
If Aiden can fly, he could stay back down.
Dearest
Is
is
that-
going to touch Bob randomly and just.
Yeah,
Is that-
Bob, you begin to just
You can
float
fly now.
willingly.
I thought happy thoughts.
Hugbear is going to punch Dearest in the shoulder
All right.
and just say, "Is that concentration?"
Actually, it's a charge from an item.
Ooh.
Fly forever.
Yes. It lasts for 10 minutes. Traditionally, it's concentration, but it's from it's a charge, so I'm not.
Yeah, if it's
actually
from an
sure
item,
about
then you don't have to concentrate on a magic
Love
item.
it.
Pops on the ceiling.
Yep, if it comes
Well,
from
that makes me feel infinitely better.
infinitely.
Corra, you just look up and bops on the ceiling.
I'll grab a little leg and pull her back. Keep her at a decent height.
This is what happens when we give him
Pop
power.
tries to take off, and it's just like a rocket just holds still.
I,
Corra's
um,
taking off.
I also learned something new recently in my studies, studying some new music. I learned a spell called Dominate Monster. Recent level up.
What you do in the bedroom is of no concern to us.
What?
What?
What does that mean? I don't have a bedroom.
You
He's got a
certainly.
couch.
I'm sure you have a bedroom somewhere in this town.
I sleep on the couch.
He sleeps on the
And that's
couch.
because she forces
That
me
is
to.
your room.
I mean, Slice sleeps in the chair, and I sleep on the couch because she forced me to. Otherwise, I'd just be in the stables.
I mean, Takari has a whole house they could share.
But
Takari has a whole house to themselves, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
so what I'm
Gremlins
hearing is
in
Corra
my
doesn't
home.
want us there anymore.
Bop,
and we need to
Bop
get the
lives
fuck
out. Bop lives in her own little house in the back, but it's only big enough for Bop and Myrrh.
It's attached.
It is attached.
You live in the shed out back.
So,
No.
Just in a shit out back.
do you guys do you guys make that 2-day time skip become 2 weeks?
I think we should build Dearest a house.
Yeah.
I don't need a house.
He's
I
got a
don't need a
tavern.
house.
We need a shed. You want a shed?
Just before we do this, just because I want to kind of get a bead before we just spend 2 weeks, if Takari can try to contact the Phoenix.
Yeah.
I can try if it's on the same plane.
Yeah.
Then I should be able to.
Hey, yo, Phoenix dude.
What would I?
I'll say this is you don't need to use a spell slot. We'll just say you just cast it one day. You cast a spell and you try to reach out for a connection to this Phoenix. They last talked to at the top of the highest mountain in Frostbury.
Yeah.
But you do not feel a connection.
Great. Hopefully he wasn't murdered by the giant.
I believe last time, if my memory serves correctly, after business was done in Frostbury, or after your business with the Phoenix was done, the Phoenix was planning to fly back to its elemental plane of fire. If memory serves me correct.
Yeah, I think so too.
I wasn't there for that.
You weren't there for that.
Yeah, you weren't there for that. Shut up.
Is that because it was trapped here to guard the ship?
It was there. Yeah, it was basically held to its will to keep guard.
Okay, then that makes sense. Because I know we freed it. I didn't realize we freed it to go. Oh fuck. All right. Well, I guess we'll just have to go look later. Until then, I guess we can prep for a journey up a tall mountain and a punching of a giant. Let's learn the giant.
While they're in town, is there anyone that he could see to get looked at by like a cleric that might be able to help him with stuff? Because if he's
there
because he literally just got checked out by a cleric. He's like, "Oh, you got a lot of stuff wrong with you."
There is a cleric in town. There is a cleric. Her name is Neardove.
Okay. He is going to want to go visit her, him, them,
Her.
her.
Okay. Okay. So let's see. So again, just trying to know. Just so I know, is this a 2-day or a 2-week jump?
2 week.
2 weeks.
2-week jump.
Wait,
All right.
We're
cool.
we're
I
going
will-
to learn. We're going to learn giant. He's getting his items made.
Cool. Just needed to know so I can move the calendar.
Unless, of course, somebody messages Takari in that span saying, "We're being attacked."
Yeah.
right.
No, you don't get. Which also there's a payday that happens, but we'll get back to that. I'll roll all that during the break.
Bob also
Or-
takes time to build Dearest a tiny shed.
Y'all, it's the second Friday of the month. It's time to get paid.
Alright, so
She built
um,
Dearest a tiny shed.
I'll say that's accomplished. Roll into a tiny shed. Okay.
Dearest shed. I see it.
It's in between Bob and Corra's house.
And it's a shed that's just big enough for you, Dearest.
It's big enough. It's big enough for Dearest and Slice if they stand up.
If they don't turn.
Don't move.
You know he's literally just gonna cast his mansion spell on that door and go in, right? That's like
That's
all he's
fine.
gonna do.
That's fine, but it makes her feel like he's got a home.
Okay, that's fair.
Everybody should have a home.
What's a home?
What's a
So the last home he had went up in flames.
Don't
The
burn
last
this
home
one.
you had was the one you're currently fucking in, fucker.
In fact, she's going to walk him out there. She's going to blindfold him and be like, "Come on." She's going to walk him out there.
Thank you.
She's going to show it to him. Shut up. She's going to show it to him, and she's going to take his blindfold off and be like, "I built you a house." And
Okay.
it looks like shit, just so you know. It's not great.
And
You
so
got a shit house, dude.
Pop built it by herself
I-
with no help.
I appreciate it. Would you be offended if I give it upgrades in the future?
No, go ahead. I just did what I could. The trees helped me.
the
trees
the wood
helped you.
the woodwood.
Oh yeah, we forgot about those guys.
And she's gonna wave at like the block of trees that's around the little houses, and one of the woodwood's gonna stick his head out and wave back, and then go away.
God damn it. Okay. Oh, that's adorable. Okay. Well, that's adorable. Okay. Cool. Thank
That's all I had
Thank you for
time
this.
That's all I had time for.
And
Well, I may spruce it up a little bit in time, but I do appreciate it. It at the very least gives me a place to focus my magic so that I can activate the mansion as well.
So,
Yeah.
I would like 2 weeks pass. We'll see if with Takari's teachings help. I would like the 4 of you to make history checks with advantage because Takari's helping you.
I'm gonna use the inspiration.
What was this for? To learn giant?
To
Yeah.
see if you retain the knowledge and gain proficiency. You said
Bob?
using inspiration infinite.
Yeah.
Okay. The DC,
Oh.
I will tell you this. The DC was 20. So
Oh.
all of you pass, and all of you gain the knowledge of the language giant.
Oh shit.
How do I add that?
Takari, you are a wonderful teacher.
Thank you. I'm hoping I'm good enough teacher Now, my brother Fenris and Dior are better teachers for magic and languages than I am.
Oh, fucker.
And yeah, Dearest, you and Slice, you gain what you were having built.
Yay!
Would you like to, which is your choice to share or not?
He's not.
Okay, cool.
That being said, the cleric, the turtle dove,
Near Dove.
near dove. I'm sorry, I remember dove, and all I thought was turtle dove.
She takes offense to this. Alright, so
Near dove, then.
She still, you can see her walking around, you find her walking amongst the people, and she goes, yes?
Hi, this is gonna be a little weird. I think I've been cursed or infected magically. I don't know how that would work, but,
Oh dear.
I had another cleric take a look at me, and he helped me out with a little bit of it, but I am concerned because he mentioned that he didn't seem the most competent, so I wanted to see if there was anything else wrong with me.
Oh, yes. Here, may I take a moment to, just get a read on you?
Yes, but would you mind going somewhere private for it?
Okay, yeah. And, she,
You have a shed.
Or near enough space.
Take him to the middle of the town square.
No.
she pulls you over, she takes you down into, through the tunnels into the underground. It's just, which I don't believe, have you ever been
No.
underground portions?
Nope.
She
I'm
takes you,
leaving you out of that.
she takes you, she leads you down, and, you go to Arley's home, and she opens a trap door, she leads you through, and, you find yourself in this, wait a second. You find yourself in this, this underground base, in which, you see it looks a little bit more, it looks a little abandoned, as you see there's a small-ish, forgery,
Okay.
in which, that, Barrick used to handle, and then, actually, you've been under, because you've taken to see, you've been taken to see Cinder's library, so you have been down here before, but I'll describe it to you since you've never gotten to the description before, I believe.
Thank you.
And, but yeah, you see there was the forgery station which Barrick used to handle, then going through, also there was like a room for beds, and of course there's Cinder's station, there's a small kitchen and dining room for food, and then there's also a room for Near Dove, in which it's like a doctor's office, almost like a doctor's office.
Okay.
In which you see there's a table with a chair, with some chairs, and then you also see there's stands with like various herbs and bottles. But it's mostly for ministry effects.
Okay, I got you. All right, wonderful. Well, he feels a little bit more secure there, especially if they're the only ones there. So.
Alright, let me just double check something here. Come on, fingers, work with me. Okay. I just need to make sure I have proper list up. So she pulls you over. She takes a minute to examine you magically, and she goes, "Well, I do sense a lot of magic off of you, but I'm not going to worry about that. But I do sense there is a I do feel something else that's residing on you. Tell me, did you do anything that may have potentially put a curse on you?"
Apparently, as it has been pointed out to me, I drew from a very magical deck that
you pull from Bob's deck. Okay.
Yes. And one of those effects has been removed, but I wanted to make sure that there wasn't more.
Oh, there was more than just...
I drew 4 cards.
Oh.
And
Why?
one of them... Well, okay, so the first one, I drew it, and then it forced me to draw a second one. And I was curious, so I drew a third one, and it was the exact same card as the first one, and that caused me to draw a fourth one.
I see. Okay, well, not only that, but I also sense, I feel a connection to something or someone that seems to be waiting. That's sort of, I think it's originating from this, maybe I feel the same magic from something you got from Bob's deck.
Okay. So, like I said, those first two, the first two. Okay, I can tell you exactly what happened after when I drew all these cards. The first one, it forced me to draw a second one, and the second one, then I started hearing a voice in my head, and then it disappeared after it said something.
What did the voice say?
I roll a history check because I don't actually remember word for word
sure,
what
go
it
ahead.
said.
15. What you remember is that the voice said... Basically, the voice said that if you needed help... answering a non-logical problem, you can meditate and ask this voice.
Basically, it said that if I had issues answering something that didn't make sense logically, I'm happy. He's happy to answer.
Okay.
And I didn't hear anything since.
Okay. Okay. Well, okay. Then I think that's why I may be feeling. I sense there's a time limit with this one, so I don't know how long you'll have to use it? I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, and then what else?
The third card was the same as the first card that forced me to draw another one. And that fourth card, I drew it. And then my friend showed up.
The card created the knight?
Yes. Are you familiar with the deck?
I wasn't familiar with it until Bob showed it to me. And then I talked to Cinder about it, and it's a little worrisome.
Okay, well, he's going to do his best to describe the cards in which he drew when he drew them.
It doesn't sound like you'll see those 3 cards.
But what about, you said I'm tied to something.
Oh, yes. I think whatever this curse is, I think it came from that card that made you draw twice. Because you said there was another one that you got. You said that whoever someone else healed you of another one. So there was one other. So there were 2 of these.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm still cursed. That's why I was coming.
Okay. Yes, you are still cursed.
Okay, wonderful. So, is there anything you can do about it?
Let me take a look through my book, and she pulls out her little book of spells. She says, not now. The moment seems I think I may have misplaced my spell, but you can see if one of your friends is able to help, because I know there is a spell that can help with your
wonderful
problem.
I do appreciate it. I'm sorry if I seem ungrateful. This is annoying as hell.
Oh no, it's okay. I totally you're totally understandable.
All
Trust
right.
me, I've dealt with worse of people.
Wonderful. Well, thank you. I'm going to go talk to them now about that then. Thank you.
If you ever need any more medicinal needs, don't be afraid to swing by. And also, it would be nice to join Cinder and Beta of not being stuck here.
What do you mean?
Because I know Beric has his big forge up at the guild hall, and Cinder is having a library be built soon, and I know she's gonna see about moving up there. I'm still down here.
We're building a whole fucking. I'm not there.
I requested I suggested a church, and
Church. Not here. Not in this town.
You don't touch a church.
You could make her a hot. Never. Wait.
Wait, what?
Braid
I'll
is not working anymore.
I'll build her a shed too.
I heard something about hot, and my mind went to hot nuns. So
that's a different kind of worship.
hey,
You could build like a
listen,
hospital
I'll be down
wing
for that
or
kind of
something.
worship. Okay. I don't know what their plans are necessarily for the town, as I'm still new, but they've mentioned a number or a school or something like that where they plan on having a bunch of magic users gathering up in order to be able to teach their craft. I'm sure that they plan on putting you there too.
I think that'd be. I just don't want to be.
It's built.
I don't want to be left alone down here once the library's built and Cinder moves up.
I built your hospital.
Start
I-
bricks and start helping.
That's
She's been helping.
Hugbear, get out of my head.
Sorry.
Don't let her manipulate you.
I use my message earring. Dearest, you've been gone for a long time. Come back. What you doing?
Isn't the
Does
message
Dearest
earring
have the other
only
ear?
connected to Corra?
No.
Yeah.
Of course, you get this random message.
Bob, I'm with you. I'm not with Dearest.
Am I
What
still
have you done?
floating?
What have you done to help out its build, its construction?
I help out with the people who are in need, those who are ill, those who are sick.
Okay, and-
especially during the when that dragon attacked, I helped those who were severely hurt.
Wonderful, and that is definitely a great thing. But what have you done to help expand the construction of the construction around here to show that you're wanting to move out and that you're not just content with staying here? What have you done to be proactive?
I've still been helping people.
Yes, but that's not a constant thing. Like me, I had to come to you. It's not you go out and seek out people. So if you were in a consistent place, helping people out to begin with, people could still come to you. So what have you done to be proactive to show that you're wanting to have a space in the place that's being built? Because I know everyone else is helping build the space.
A lot of people were hurt when buildings fell on top of them and they were burning. Like,
I'm aware.
Do they not?
cured-
Do they really not know how some of these people who were severely hurt, some of them couldn't walk because the buildings were land on top of them.
I'm aware because I healed a majority of them myself.
And Bob. And Takari.
But what?
So-
And
The
when
girls are fighting.
and when they leave to go off on their adventures, who's there to help them? I go out and help the people when they leave.
Yes, and that's not a thing that happens every moment of every day.
Listen here, Doug.
So
I'm not there, but
what are you doing to be proactive to show that you want the space as well?
Are you telling them about your feelings?
Because you
Honestly.
forget that, yes, even though we go out adventure, we also still are here helping the people. All that's required is a message being sent to us. And we're back within a minute.
Do you think I just sit here and twiddle my thumbs and do nothing?
I don't know, because this is my first time meeting you. I made no assumptions. My assumptions were my opinion of you was that you were helping the construction and helping the people at the same time, but you just said that you're not helping the construction at all. So if you're just helping with the people,
Because the
which
construction
isn't a thing
because
that
the
constantly
construction
needs
isn't
to
what
be done.
the construction isn't what I help with. I help calm the people.
Okay.
I help make sure that they're not dying or uncomfortable.
Wonderful, and that's great. Now, what are you doing to help expand the place where you are going to be able to help people with your magic?
She asked for a hospital instead of a church. She would have gotten it.
I'm certain that people, after receiving There have been people who have gone to other regions and not have received help, and when they come to me, I help them, and
that's wonderful, and that's great, and I'm glad that you're
and
doing
then
that.
If they don't stay, they probably go off and spread the word about medical attention that's provided in Nofliasile, and for those who can't afford it, or potentially can't afford it, or can't receive it in the place they are, come to me.
All right.
Like, I'm doing more than just being kind. There's a business aspect to what I'm doing.
Yes. Normally, yeah, that makes sense. As you should be. Now, what are you doing to be proactive? You're dodging my question. What are you doing to be proactive in the construction of this? Or are you just trying to spread the word? What word is that being spread?
I help spread the...
Can I roll an insight?
Sure, go ahead. You don't sense bad things for her. She's mostly flustered because she feels that you get a sense that she feels that she has been helping, and that she feels she's been doing her part, and she's starting to feel lesser because you're pushing her about not helping that's potentially not involving her.
Here's where I stand. You helped me, which I appreciate. But before I came to you, what were you doing?
I was walking around the town to see if anyone needed assistance, if anyone needed medicine, if anyone needed to be checked up on.
So you asked for a hospital to be built? Is that what it was?
I can also do with a hospital. I'm.
What do you mean also?
I mostly
because if your concern is medicine, then it should be a hospital.
I mostly asked for a church because I want to be able to give my deity a place of worship.
Why would you want a... What? That makes no sense.
Well, as you probably understand, as you probably already know, clerics gain their powers from worshiping their gods.
That's one theory, yes.
Look, just church, hospital, a place of healing.
So you're wanting a hospital, someplace to heal.
A place of healing. A place that I can help heal the people, whether that...
You can have a church inside the hospital. Most of them do.
You can have an interdenominational prayer
None of
room.
y'all are
Pop's gonna go looking for Dearest because she's taking too damn long.
Your conscience sounds a lot like your friend's, huh?
Like this is starting to tempt me to use the illogical answer to this question thing, with how illogical she be. Yeah, no. So,
No, honestly, out of character, we forgot about Near Dove. So.
Wow.
rude. All right.
I honestly thought she fled with Arle.
How about this? I will talk to them about a hospital being built. If you want to add a small section for various people to come in and worship their various religions, which is totally their choice.
It doesn't have to be exclusively just my religion. It could just be a church to worship.
Right, a worshiping area. And that is understandable because sick people sometimes need that crutch of religion.
Not everyone praises the same deity.
Exactly. Everyone has different beliefs. And if you want a common worship ground in your hospital, that's something that we could probably talk about, and I will bring it up to them. Not all about the church, though.
It could be just a room that people can go to and do prayers or whatever it is they do to worship their deity, and then it could be just a place of medicine.
But did you bring this up to them too, or did you just push for a church?
I don't exactly recall.
Mm-hmm.
And
You're
that's both
full of
in and
it.
out of character.
No, Dearest is gonna be like, you're full of it.
I believe,
So,
if I remember correctly, and this is out of character, just so he doesn't yell at me again.
you're not there! No, okay.
She did just say church, and Hugbear said no, and she stopped talking.
She also brought up church right after we had to slaughter a church because they were causing a lot of issues.
Yeah.
So, like, timing wasn't great.
Bob worships the Kyrin because he's the only person she's ever met that's a god.
And Dearest doesn't believe in gods. He thinks they're made up.
Corra believes in money.
Plus, he's a unicorn.
All right, I will talk to them, but you need to make sure that you be more respectful to them about this, because the way that you're talking to me, that's fine. I'm still new and I get it, but to them, they're going to take offense, especially with what they have done for this city. And yes, you may think that you've done enough too, but you're doing the bare minimum at that point. If you want people to take you seriously, you have to go the extra mile, always. And that's coming from someone
How would you suggest a cleric such as myself to go this extra mile?
Have you tried boosting the workers? Helping them with drinks that will help boost their energy? Help them work harder. You know, the things that we're trying to focus on right now. You notice that we're doing a bunch of construction around here, and yes, the people need help, but in no way, shape, or form does that mean that you can't help out the workers a little extra because they are having to work harder upon defending ourselves from future attacks.
She just points to a desk at which there's the bottles and the making of like it seems to be a potion station, and she goes, "I have had people who've worked in those material factories for stone, wheat. I have people who come from those towers who have injuries, whether they're an inconvenience or chronic, and they have come to ask for my aid, and I would help them. I may not be like Cinder, where all of her help is upfront, public, and people can see it. My help has been private. My help has been behind the scenes. I make sure while Cinder publicly shows that she is helping the people, I'm behind the scenes with the people, giving them whatever medicinal needs they need. So I'm sorry if I haven't been. So forgive me if I have not been.
Lose the attitude, because I'm actually trying to help you here.
Excuse me, but you've been accusing me of not helping, in which
I've been saying facts, and you've been taking them as accusations, meaning you know that they're true, and that you're angry about it.
No, I'm angry because just get out.
Be proactive in the future if you want to be taken seriously. And with that, he's going to walk out.
Okay.
Now she's gotten on Dearest's bad side. He tried to help. Dang it. With that, he's gonna exit, and he's gonna go up top, kind of in a bad mood now.
Oh, hey guys, what is this?
I picked a fight with the cleric.
Oh, the person who keeps us all alive.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I thought that was me and Kat.
Well,
I mean, Dearest a little bit too.
when you all die, who's going to keep me alive?
All right, and so after that tense conversation, Dearest, you regroup with the others, and as you see, you see that there, you see the party's looking, you see the party's gathered at the canniversaries. You see there is which some of you may recognize. You see there is a small human with round glasses, which some of you recognize as the canniversary bookseller, in which Bob got some of her novels from. And he goes, and if I can have everyone's attention. Now I have everyone's attention, I would like to make an announcement that I am holding a contest. I have a map which I recently stumbled upon, poorly drawn, but this map, I've heard, can lead you to a great treasure. I don't know what that is, but if anyone is interested, I'm holding a contest for the next week. If the first person to bring me back this treasure, I will pay you 1,000 gold per person in the party.
Bob's gonna walk up and just like yoink the map out of his hand.
You go to Norik and it says, but there is one condition. I will hold the copy of the map.
Where's my stick? I left my stick at home.
So if you wish to see the map, you may come to me.
Can I see the map, please?
How many people are around listening to this announcement?
No one. Give me.
It's not catching a lot of attention. Maybe we see one or two, like you see one or two people that are considered. What do you think? We got nothing else to do. Yeah, but that means we have to use some of our PTO. Yeah, that is true.
Bob's doing it. She's still trying to grab the map from him.
And he goes, okay, calm down. If you like this, all right. And remember, I will hold on to the map. If you ever want to see it again, you have to come to me. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And he rolls out the map. Do you guys come look at it as well?
Bob memorizes the map.
All right.
I guess so.
Alright, so each of you,
Photo memory.
let me just get us over to. Give me a sec here. Just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Fucking go to the hospital.
And as he rolls over, it says, like I said, poorly drawn. Obviously not an artist.
What?
Is that a castle or a walrus?
I think it's an arc.
It's Jay's place.
Island? Why are there spiders on sticks?
Kunzi, Corra would like to stealth. And I'd like to walk up behind this man and quickly draw a copy of the map.
At least Jim appreciates the map. Yeah, why don't you go ahead and make a stealth check?
Can I do like an arcade check?
Yes, and I'll say with that stealth, you quickly get an idea of the map.
Kunzi, honey,
Yeah?
we have friends that are artists.
Hey, listen. This was made yesterday.
I somehow knew you were gonna say that.
Remember when I said that I canceled stream yesterday?
This is what he worked on for 6 hours.
And also, I felt I wasn't sure if she was up to be able to draw since she was coming out of being sick. So I wanted to be able to give her time.
Your shading looks wonderful, honey.
It's
I really
so
like how
pretty.
you did that cave.
I am
Thank
enjoying whatever this is over here on the left hand side.
I'm glad you're following your passions.
Is that a road with a candle at the end? What is this?
I believe this is the flat Earth.
What is this?
That is a tree.
Is this a hairy
That's
leg?
a tree?
It's a hairy leg with a tattoo. What?
These are spiders on
What?
sticks?
Can
Suddenly
I, like,
4
do
meteorites
some
come
sort of-
crashing down specifically on all of you, and you die.
Was this
Did I
is
rage first and take half damage?
No.
This is Jonah's art
You
instead
said-
of Noah's art.
Is the arrow actually there in person, or is
Yes,
it
the
just
arrow.
like
The
on
arrow
the map?
is on the map, in which I'll quickly
No,
describe.
like is it on the
Corra.
actual land, or is it just on the
No,
map?
no. It's not part of the land.
It fucking better be.
So
Here.
I'll say, and why don't you, Corra, why don't you go ahead and make a
What's up?
make me a perception. No. Make me give me a survival check.
My survival's not good.
Well,
Well,
You can still roll high.
there's money on the line. I gotta know things.
So, geographically, you can tell that this is a tree. That this is a tree with a unique. That this tree is a unique knot on it, and then, This is a boulder in which, with the arrow, looks like there seems to be beside or under the boulder.
it's a
And
nice boulder.
to find the boulder, you need to align this small hill, this small patchy hill with it seems to have some snow and 2 flowers growing out of it. And then
Oh, those are flowers.
and then
Not
this-
spiders.
and then this cave that's in the distance. And then you take a look. The mountain you're on, the mountain that's behind this kingdom you're unsure of, but this castle. This castle, what you remember visiting a place where you remember visiting a place in which what it was known for was this big and almost over-exaggerated castle. This over-exaggerated castle that was in this place.
Corra will pass all of this information along via the earring to Bob. While they're looking at the map.
Okay. She says it out loud too.
You can tell the rest of our
In front
friends.
of the guy.
Yeah, it's Bob. Well, who's gonna question her just talking out loud to herself?
You can tell. You can see the guy who's holding the map. It's just you can see him just going. It's just like you feel
And
you feel that like the element of surprise is ruined.
Instead of talking to the rest of the party right away, she's gonna be like, "So, other than the map, you got any more Sherlock Gnomes books?"
Yes, I do have another one, which you bought one for me, didn't you?
I did.
I found a second volume.
We finished it. I need the next one.
I do have a second volume.
Okay, can I have it?
Yes, you can, but it will be another 100 gold.
I believe the last one was 25.
Is this genuine or
Yeah.
okay?
Can we try to persuade him? I will.
Yeah, make a
persuade
persuasion check.
the fuck out of him.
Is there a check that I could do to see if the map is actually a real
Excuse me,
map?
what are these void dice?
I didn't mean. I was drawing and it made me do that. Okay. I'm gonna use a thingy.
Okay.
Ow.
He goes, I'm willing to go 50 on this one.
Okay.
And so he gives you Volume 2 of The Adventures of Sherlock Gnomes.
Is there a check that I could do to see if the map is actually a real map or if it was drawn, like, made up?
You can make an insight check.
Okay.
Book.
I was about to say, Bob.
Can I roll a history check to remember which place had the castle?
Sure.
Junior's being so...
12.
Customized book.
With... What was your survival check? An 18?
18.
It's on the tip of your tongue, but you can't quite get it. But with that survival check, why is there a J there?
Jasmine. Corra just says the word Jesmium into Bob's head with the earring. More so a question than an answer, but
I know where that is.
Where do you procure this map?
You see, he says, like I came across a fellow. I came across a fellow book and map enthusiast such as myself, and he presented me this map, and I thought it was based on the drawing of it bullshit, but I didn't. Here's the thing. He seemed very convincing, so I thought, you know what? Let's give it a little contest.
What was his name?
He didn't tell me.
Was he
Are
old?
you an old man?
Slightly old?
Was he getting forgetful?
No,
Did he have a
he didn't seem
shitty horse?
He didn't seem forgetful.
Okay.
What's his name? Terry.
This treasure, do you know what we're looking for? If we come back with, like, I don't know, a shitty statue, are you gonna know that's the treasure?
I don't know.
Great.
So
Hey,
what
look,
did
I
I
found it. And I pull out.
get with that insight?
You don't sense
figurine.
falsehood.
Bob pulls out a red dragon scale that she's had in her pocket for a while and says, "Here, I found your treasure."
I pull out the figurine I have. Well, I found it.
Give me deception checks, both of you.
Bob's bad at that. Oh shit!
is Bob a fucking liar? No.
Lynova, will you
I mean-
please stop rolling the DC I keep setting it to?
I mean,
For fuck's
Hugbear
sake.
did it too. So
Oh, that was it?
Yeah, we saw this map. This guy gave it to us like months ago.
Oh, and it just had the dragon scale and the statue?
Yeah. Nothing really exciting, but
Oh,
here you go.
now that just. I mean, thank you, but it feels a little underwhelming.
Yeah. That's how we felt after we found it.
Oh. Well, you can have this copy of it then, and hand you over.
Thank you.
Y'all are bad people for that.
There are six people in our party.
7, Rio.
Oh, yeah, 7. Those 2 over there are definitely in our party.
Yep.
Are you pointing to Myrrh?
No, the 2 people who were just kind of listening, like,
Oh.
We would need to take PTO.
And I mean, my parents might be part of it.
What about Draw?
I'm only getting gold to the 6 of you that I see, so...
You mean
That's not my
8
thing.
because those 2 over there?
I dropped my thing.
Can I...
Who do you point to?
The 2
The
guys
two
that were
people
complaining
who
about
turned
needing
up
OT.
PTO.
Yeah, the guys that wanted to do the PTO.
Can I roll deception?
Sure.
Those my friends. My friends,
Only
come here,
Dearest
my
rolls
friends.
deception.
Papa's waving at them and going, "Come here, my friends."
I
Here, I'll help with the deception. Because I know everyone in town's names.
What are their names then, Corra?
sure.
That's Jeremy and Gertrude.
Is it Jeremy Bearamy?
You see Jeremy laughs a little bit, and you see the other one just goes, "It's Gunther!"
Sure thing, Gertrude.
And you see
Believe
Jeremy
that after
speaks.
stop complaining about
Jeremy says,
lifting
"You
heavy
should."
things.
Jeremy speaks up and says, "You shouldn't have drinking that night." You see, fine, I'll give 1,000 gold each to you too. If you want, I have other books if you're interested. And
books?
yeah, each began.
Takari, did you want another dirty book?
No.
Begins to pull. Hearing somebody begins to pull a cover where it looks to have 2 cats up, 2 tabaxi on it.
No!
Puts it back.
I'm good.
Are they
Turn him to ash.
Are they female tabaxi? 2 female tabaxi, 1 cauldron?
And I'm good.
I'm gonna
Okay.
leave the surprise to you.
2
I'm good.
2 tabaxi, 1 cauldron.
So what other books does he have? Does he have anything worth reading?
Bob's gonna show her her copy of Sherlock Gnomes too.
This is a good seller. Was a good seller. It's not mine. But if you're looking for something to read, I recommend that.
Sherlock Gnomes.
But I
Do you have anything
actually.
on giants?
Hold on, give me a sec. He goes back in. I do have
Don't worry about that.
I do have this one book. It's called The Drow in the High Castle.
Interesting. Okay.
And you see the cover, you see there's this pillar, and at the top you see there's a female drow sitting at the top, and you see coming from the top of, you see that coming from the drow, you see this unnaturally long, you see unnaturally braided hair come to the bottom, which you see there is a prince that looks to be grass to the bottom, getting ready to climb.
It's Rapunzel.
I
Get
mean,
your bodice, Ripper.
If it is Rapunzel, it better be the Disney version with like the golden
Tangled?
flower and everything. Tangled. It better be Tangled.
If you're interested,
How much?
I'll give this to you for 50.
50 silver? 50 gold?
Gold.
Copper.
50 cents.
Done.
Oh.
Okay, God.
I'm not trying to, I swear.
Hands you over the book and you give 50 gold.
Yep.
And which I'll say, also the shopping center. If you guys take a minute to, if any of you take a minute to look around, you see along that you see there is you see a person that's also looks to be selling some tools. You see someone that's selling carriages and other vehicles, and you also see another guy, which the last time you saw him, he had various animals, which one of them was dead, but you see him again, but you see him with a variety of beasts.
The moment Bop sees the animals, she's gonna wander over there and forget that she was supposed to be talking to the party about the things that Corra figured out.
And you see that you see there's creatures from giant goats to an owl bear,
A bugbear.
sad there's only one of those.
Hugbear.
Um,
Hugbear just
Takari.
stayed too close to the cages. It's fine.
Takari would have probably followed Bop just to make sure that.
Bop didn't bop away.
Yeah.
Bop didn't bop something. They're in cages, huh?
Some you see those that have wings.
Mm-hmm.
Those with wings are sort of their wings are strapped, but they're not. But then you see all the other creatures are. You see those who look more tamed are not collared, and then you see those who are not as calm or tamed are. They have like some collar or maybe in a cage.
Bop's gonna cast talk to animals
Oh boy.
and say in animal language that they can all understand. If you're a person trapped in a animal body, blink twice.
If you're what?
If you're a person under a spell trapped in a animal body, blink twice.
They all just turn their heads towards you. But none of them blink.
Okay. Gotta check that. Happened to me.
Is there any brain had a thought, never mind.
Okay, so you said there was an owl bear
Hey,
and a giant. A goat,
Just a giant.
a giant goat.
Yep.
Oh,
and he says,
and
you see, you approach him, and he says, "Hello.
hi.
As you can see, I have improved."
Nobody's dead, and nobody's actually a human in disguise.
No, nobody's dead, and nobody's disguised.
People just accept the fact that Bop is a gnome with fox ears and a tail. No one ever questions it.
Nope.
Because Hugbear would eat them.
Disparage my child.
So, are you in lookings of a creature companion?
Do they have? Is there anything small,
Small? There
like a
is-
ferret or a mole?
Let's see.
A naked mole rat.
Some of the smaller creatures you see,
Bearded dragon.
you do
Bearded
see
cat.
there's a flying. Some of the smaller creatures, there's like a flying snake. There's a dog.
After me, the flying snake. Is a dog?
Yeah. And he goes, if you're interested in this one, I'd be very careful with it because if he gets too excited, and you see, the dog is
Hi, puppy.
disappears in front of you. Oh no!
I swear it's not mine.
And the dog just lands on top of his head. He will do that.
I swear it's not mine.
What is it?
This little buddy here has an ability to, I guess, call it blink.
Oh boy.
How much for the blinky dog?
250 gold.
I take him.
All right.
Is there?
So add
Oh, puppy.
so take away 250 gold and add a blink dog to your
I get a puppy.
to your, what is it? How would you add a character sheet? Give me a sec here. I'm going to a character sheet right now just so I can see the options. Extras.
Okay.
Manage extras. Add him as a beast. I'm not sure we can add it as a beast companion. No, add it as a. Let me take a look here.
Familiar?
Sidekick?
No, not psychic.
Pet.
Pet. Yes.
Is there any like ones that look like a dragon at all? Like a baby dragon?
You see that he does. You see that he does have a dragon egg. You also see there's a pseudo dragon, and he also has. He goes, well, if you're not wanting to wait for the egg, I do have this little guy. And as he reaches a portal open, you see a small portal opens up. He reaches in. Where are you? Oh, there you are. And pulls out a little black dragon wormling.
A dragon what?
Wormling.
So we're taking that.
How much are you asking
Yeah.
for it?
Well, just so you know, price it's 2,500 gold, and
Done.
you will have to tame him. And you see the dragon gets. It looks like the dragon's getting ready to. Well, hold on. Can it do that? Give me a sec here. I want to take a look at. Dragon. And also, it is a medium size. Okay, he can't do it. And you see the dragon. It looks like it's getting ready to. And yeah, the guy goes, no. And you see a little bit of like a dark green cloud just emits from his hand, in which you see the hand is wearing a glove. Okay, we don't need you spinning acid on customers.
Again.
That's not its egg, is it?
Oh no! The egg is the egg is not related to this guy.
Where'd you get the egg?
Good question. Are you interested in this wormling?
Yeah, we're gonna take the wormling. I'm just curious if you're carrying around the egg. Is Mom looking for it?
I mean, I found the egg during my travels. Like, I was traveling, and then one day I looked down upon a tree and I saw a dragon egg.
Like up north?
I don't recall.
Yeah, insight check.
Yeah.
I need to know that this white dragon's not gonna come fuck us up.
Yeah. I named the dog
Okay,
Winkin.
you don't sense that. You don't sense he's lying, but you take a look at the dragon egg. It does have a little bit of a white coating to it.
How much is the dragon egg?
This dragon egg is, if I could click on the right fucking thing, the dragon egg is 750 gold.
I'll buy it.
Yeah.
I'll buy the wormling.
Yeah, right. You will. I'll fight you. That is the town's dragon.
Wormling is. I
Wait,
got
I
one
don't
of
get
them.
the dragon?
You can have an egg. That dragon is for the town.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I'll take the dragon egg.
Get the alchemy.
You can-
I want
Takari,
a pseudo dragon.
Takari, you can absolutely train the dragon and be the dragon's mom. I just want ownership to be the city.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Cool.
So we're playing.
City's paying for it.
Kunzi, I'm about to message you something that I just realized, and I want you're okay with it.
Okay, so
So keep your money, Takari.
Oh, okay.
Because the city's
mean-
gonna fit the bill.
We can write it off on our taxes.
Yeah, business expense for protection.
Meanwhile, Bob's sitting on the ground with her dog, and she's like, "I named him Winkin."
So Kunzi, you can take 2,500.
Abraham Lincoln.
2,500.
His name is Abraham Lincoln now.
Give me a sec here. 2,500 from the group horde.
Yeah.
So it'll be down to 7,410.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
So I could, Takari can work with the wormling, I guess.
I would like the pseudo dragon for Myrrh.
Wow. All of a sudden it's, oh, Myrrh can have a pseudo dragon. Just, I believe it was like 6 months ago where it was like, I'm leaving this city because you guys, your dragons are not safe around my
Pseudo
kids.
dragon's perfectly safe.
We
The
had a
other
pseudo
ones-
dragon. We had a pseudo dragon.
Nora, your
Yeah.
pseudo dragon is too dangerous.
No, it was
We-
Bop and her weird egg that she found on the
It
ground.
was Bop and her weird egg, which is the bigger issue.
In which,
But it was just Aiden.
Dearest, when you were given the egg, he tells, just to let you know, the egg looks to be, give it about 90 days. So, 9 weeks.
Okay.
God.
Every time!
And Bop will be like, and I know how to hatch a dragon egg. I hatched Aiden from his egg. I'll help you do it.
And can I roll an animal handling check to make sure I know? And like, because he's read a crap ton of books on these kind of subjects. So
Give me a sec here.
Bop will teach you.
I'm also wondering if there's anything we can do to kind of hide its scent or presence in case mom comes looking.
I'll say Bop and I'll say Dearest, make a animal handling check with advantage with Bop's assistance.
okay, with advantage, you said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You. Well, hold on. This is just with an egg. There's. You don't need to. I'll say with Bop's help, you get it. You'll be able to properly watch over your egg while it's there.
Wonderful.
Bop's gonna give you the old sling she used to carry Aiden's egg around in.
A little small.
I appreciate it, but I have a much better way to carry it with me while we're venturing.
Okay,
A lot more secure.
fine. I made this myself, but that's okay.
Okay. And he hands off. He hands Dearest the egg. And who does he hand the worm? And he says,
Takari would
who's taking the
take
worm?
it.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay. If you need it, I'll get this to you for free. He takes off the glove he was wearing. If he looks like he's about to if he looks like he's about to do his acid attack, and you don't want him to do it, be sure to have this on and make sure to squeeze his mouth shut. So just make sure the acid doesn't spray. The glove will just take it and not take the damage.
Good to know. Takari, once Takari is giving the wormling, she'll kind of introduce herself in Draconic to it. Hello, my name is Takari.
And I'm Bop.
Okay, Takari, make it and a handling check with advantage.
I'm Hugbear.
With advantage, you said?
Advantage.
Okay.
I can speak
Good
Draconic.
thing it's with it.
Oh, I forget.
I can't.
That's Boyo. He doesn't speak. Or that's not Boyle. That's fucking Dearest.
Dearest.
18. And just so you know, so the black dragon wormling is of size medium. Also, Takari, let me again. I'm gonna check. Do you add as a pet?
I have a familiar, so maybe I can add him.
Yes. You can add him. If you go to your character sheet, go to extras, manage extras. You can and then select pet, and you can search for black dragon wormling.
Okay.
Just
Go in. Notebook.
okay. I don't want to get anybody's hopes up and smash, but this dragon wormling is still super weak in that it has no hit points and won't help us in battle at all. I was thinking of leaving it here with the hunting part, like the hunting guild.
I would second that.
What if,
As
and
a
hear me
defense
out,
champion.
we leave it with Rio as well to help train
Or we can take it with us so it learns who we are and associate with us.
And dies because we're about to punch giants.
Fair.
Rio has more hit points than that dragon.
If we take the dragon with us, we're just taking it to die, which is inhumane.
If we leave it here with the hunting guild, they can teach it how to hunt and gather, how to kill, how to do all the things that it needs to learn how to do. Rio as well. I mean, Rio is absolutely...
Rio's been getting training every time that we're here. That's what Sir Slicelot's doing during the day, is he's training Rio. How long till he's officially a warhorse, by the way? Like, so I can change his whatever that needs to be changed.
I thought he was already a warhorse. That during your 6 months off, that he became.
Oh, did he? I don't know. We didn't talk about that. So
okay. You know what? Sure. He's a warhorse.
all right, cool.
Smart talking warhorse.
All right.
Excellent.
In which we cut over to the stables, in which we see Rio and then Hugbear's warhorse. You see Rio goes, I bet you can't talk. I may not be as big as you, but I know you can't talk now, can you? And you see just the Hugbear's warhorse is just.
Yeah,
yeah, that's what I thought.
He still speaks horse, I'm sure. Rio still speaks horse.
Yeah.
He knows that my warhorse is only fuck himself.
While they're doing that, Pop's gonna run back to her house because she forgot something.
Is the black dragon wormling male or female? And I can do a check for that if you want.
Ask it if it's pregnant.
Female.
Or, huh?
Female.
Female? Okay. I will have to come up with names now.
And then when Bob comes back, she's followed by a tiny little robot creature.
What?
Oh, I know. Okay.
Hugbear is going to have an eye on this owl bear. And he's going to cast his one spell, Speak with Animals. And he's going to talk to this owl bear. It's like, a lot of you fuckers ate my brothers when they were just cubs.
He looks at you and says, like with a head tilt, "Who?"
What? I have to speak with animals. He can say more than who.
Yeah, I know.
But you.
What an
Owl
asshole
bear.
owlbear.
Yeah. You owl bears.
Oh, and which I will say this. This is a large creature.
Oh, I know.
I'm just making sure that the others are weird too.
even compared to me now, but like I imagine that these guys roamed roughly where I roamed in the forests.
Yeah, in Drie. You see, he replies, I don't know who you're talking about, but I was separated from my family.
Huh. Me too. You, where do you hail from?
I hail in a forest area about southwest of here.
Bop, get the gun, dogs. Well, sounds like we came from the same, maybe even the same forests. You grew big. You, the biggest one you've ever seen?
Sorry?
Are you the biggest of you've ever seen?
And he just gives a little smirk. Maybe.
How'd you get captured by this dumb fucker?
Oh, not by him.
Who caught you?
It was just a group of hunters. And it was a group of hunters, and then I was in a cage until he actually came along and gave me a little bit more freedom. But I'm still under his command for now. And you see, the merchant speaks up and says, I heard that your guild hall was based off of gorgons.
It was indeed.
I'm not sure how friendly he will be, but portal opens. You see a gorgon walks out. You see he looks at you. Well, actually, you know what? You always realize owlbears are technically monstrosities. They're not beasts. But I'm still gonna give it to you for that discussion with the owlbear.
Okay. I just, like, because I was looking at has a 3 intelligence, that usually means it could.
Yeah, but sadly, owlbears are categorized as monstrosities, not beasts.
Oh, gotcha.
But I'll still give you this one conversation.
Because it's tame and shit.
I guess my last bit of the conversation here would just be...
He seemed tamed.
Yeah.
Bop is pretty close by. I'm just going to say, Bop, can you turn around for a second?
But what?
Can you turn around for a second?
Away from you or towards you? What am I doing?
Away from me.
Okay.
All distracted.
Around.
And I'm gonna, in my last bit of conversation with the owlbear here, I'm just gonna say, this is my pack, my tribe.
Oh, because I have a thing on my back.
They carry my symbol. Is that something you think you too would like? We roam all the lands. Nobody would stop you ever again.
Make an ammo handling check with advantage.
Also, while Bob is standing back, she's gonna pick up her little steel defender and go, "This is Kevin."
Kevin.
I made him.
I'll keep it 17.
I should go put him back down. He looks like a BB-8.
You see, he looks at you and goes, I could use some stretching of my legs, but I can't do it while I'm under his ownership.
That's when Hugbear pulls out a sack of gold and says, "How much you want for him?" Before he eats you.
For the
He's very interested in eating you.
For the owlbear, 750 gold.
Did I mention how badly he wants to eat you?
600 gold.
600 gold on you.
I was gonna say, is there any way that we could get a little bit lower, because I've been listening in, and he's said some pretty graphic things. Like, can I roll persuasion?
How are you listening? The conversation between Hugbear and the owlbear?
You forget he can speak with animals.
Oh shit. Make. What did he say that was?
He's being.
Are you... Wait, hold on. You said that he was what?
Said some pretty graphic things.
Some pretty graphic things.
He's lying.
Okay. Deception check.
Honey. Brain.
He said persuasion and that confused me.
Oh, can I use? I want to use an inspiration.
It's funny that it's still a 19.
Yeah, go ahead and use an inspiration.
Funny that it's still a 19.
Yeah. It's just how I'm not 119 now.
Pew.
Quincy, I'm sending you a picture of Kevin.
Also, I totally still want to go look for this treasure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're doing that.
Out of character, just saying.
Oh my god.
That's Kevin.
Okay, I'll make a meaning for them later. You see, he looks at you. 600 gold.
Yeah. Okay.
And,
You're moved.
I
tried.
It's out of your pocket?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you bought, let's see. You bought the dragon wormling, a dragon egg, an owlbear, a blink dog.
I want the pseudo dragon for my baby.
175.
Okay.
We just pull me out, like
Well, there's still this Gorgon, but I don't
all
know.
the cool stuff.
Anyone want to make an insight check on the Gorgon?
I'll do an insight check on the Gorgon, because I still have trust issues from that one trying to kill me.
Whoever the first one is.
You all definitely sense recognition.
This is the one that got away.
But you also sense a bit of fear.
Yeah, we're stronger now.
I'll just let the Gorgon just a little wave.
And the Gorgon just slowly backs into the portal and disappears.
I'm gonna whisper to Hugbear. I think a Gorgon would be a good bit of defense.
Oh, that's where the owlbear is going, and where I think the wormling should go. I mean, if we have just roaming beasts that are taught how to hunt and kill, that's going to deter a lot of the random creatures that we keep running across.
Would like to say real quick, if you guys are willing to stay for another day and get me a couple 1,000 gold pieces of a gate, I can cast Awaken on on our owlbear friends.
Can it happen to a monstrosity though?
It says touch a huge or smaller beast or plant. So he's a monstrosity. Somehow.
Monstrosity, not a beast, nor
Yeah.
a plant.
I mean, if it was a plant, I'd be concerned.
I am owlbear.
Listen, if I knew the monstrosity bit, but I was like, if I get this thing an intelligence circlet, or take the one off of my head, all of a sudden there's two Hugbears.
There's two smart bears.
That's my plan anyway. Like, the party can absolutely overrule me. I think that's the best place for them, so they don't die.
I agree. I just feel like having the Gorgon would be effective because we saw how it scared everyone else was when they said that when they found out that we took on Gorgons. If we have one tamed and listening to us,
That's a good question. Can it be tamed?
The Gorg.
I feel like fear is a heavy motivator.
Gorgon, it is not tamed. You will have to tame it yourself, but it seems to have built. It seemed to have some anxiety.
Well, I can understand the anxiety. But it is trainable.
Yes, it is trainable.
Like, I would like to take the wormwood with us just because she does need to be tamed.
Alright, then we'll take a vote. Happy with that?
Are you? So, are you interested in the Gorgon? Because
Yeah, how much do you want for it?
the Gorgon is 1,500 gold.
1,500. Trying to remember what its pelt was worth. Might just be an easy transaction. I mean,
Gives.
we might make money off this just killing the thing.
We are not buying him to kill him.
Oh, okay. We killed all
This
the
time.
others.
They were attacking.
Attacking
probably.
us.
Do we get any kind of discount considering that we've purchased so much of your stock?
I can go 1,100.
Again, it'll come out of the party fund. These
Alright.
things are roaming.
Alright, so you're buying the Gorgon 1,100 from the party fund. So we'll go down to
We're gonna get a payday anyway. Wait
just
a
down to
minute.
300, which I still need to roll, but I'm just waiting for
Yeah.
break.
Right. Sorry, we're purchasing an army of monsters.
Oh
real
no,
quick.
that's fine. That's fine.
And Kevin.
And Kevin. In which would you like to describe Kevin?
Kevin is a little robot, and he's a ball, and he's purple, and he's got a little piece on top of his head that goes woo.
So BB-8,
Yeah.
purple BB-8.
In which, let me double check. I need to know his.
But his name is Kevin.
Dearest is giving him a very uncomfortable look.
It's a medium size.
Yeah.
It's medium size.
Yes.
He's giving it an incredibly uncomfortable look.
He's my
And I'm
friend.
sure
now.
Slices too.
I built him.
Looks up towards you, Dearest.
Robots.
A what?
Robot.
What's a robot?
Yes.
You see
Kevin
a little,
is.
like a little pointer comes out and points it to itself, and then retracts it.
You
He-
made this?
Yeah.
He's intelligent?
Yeah. He's a defender. He helps fight. He's like he'll go out and he'll beat people up for me, and well, not really, but he'll be in the way.
In the way is good stuff.
He can deflect attacks.
As you say that, you see a shield. Like not yeah. You see a steel colored just like flap just pops out.
And he can't be surprised. He's always paying attention, and his head goes woo.
And the head just does the 360 and goes faster. Wow!
Well, it's spinning real quick.
Oh,
And he's got
up.
he's got a stick that he's got his stick that he can hit things with. He's got a weapon.
Looks at the ground.
Pretty much. Don't hurt yourself.
Hugbear's just going to throw a copper at Bob to see how well this thing protects.
You see, it immediately just looks at the copper. The like a little eye slot turns red, and you see that little flap just appears in front of Bob, and the coin just ting, bounces off.
I
Isn't he
take
cute?
out a bag of ball bear. No, I'm stop these.
Bob, remind me to sit you down and have a talk with you later.
I'm
Okay.
very, very impressed, Bob. Where did you learn all this?
Well, my dad person,
Yeah.
Dead person.
he's been teaching me stuff whenever we're home and I go over there and hang out with him. He knows how to build things and he's been teaching me stuff.
Bit of a tinkerer.
Yeah.
He knows how to build things like these.
Yeah, he says he can build artificial intelligences.
That would be a wonderful addition to our protection.
Can do you think we could see him before we go on this little or sometime soon?
Yeah. We could go over there. They have a little house now here in town that they live in.
I
They
mean,
live
we'd
here in
also.
town?
Yeah.
Where are we gonna put this Gorgon in the meantime?
That's a good question.
Or you see, you looking back at the
Drum?
looking back at the merchant. You see that like he's like, "Come on, you need to go. You're with these people now." The guard's like,
If we planned to kill you, we would have killed you already. Come on.
I do the Jurassic World hand thing
Can
and like
Bob?
Considering I'm not a part of this party that's attacked this thing, the original party that's attacked this thing. Hey, buddy, it's okay. I'll protect you.
and then he looks over at Slice, who is wearing armor made from Gorgon.
Yeah,
What?
the armor is
What?
the armor is made of gorgons.
Gorgon and adamantine, yeah.
So why don't you go ahead and make me an handling check?
By the way, you're wearing real furs.
Walks a little bit towards you, Dearest, but tries to get away from Slice.
Slice, back up a little bit. He's a little scared of you.
Yes, my lord. And backs.
Slice, come meet Kevin.
Walks up. Hi, Kevin.
Big Kevin.
Back to
Come on,
Dearest.
little Gorgon.
He's gonna be taking. He's gonna just like pat the Gorgon and cautiously be petting it, make sure it's okay.
I
Gonna
feel
look
like
at the
we
rest of the party.
take
Feels a
the
little.
Gorgon
He
to draw.
seems. You sense he's a little calmer, but he seems still like his eyes are still darting between.
I think I should be handling his training.
Well, if we're gone, Jerome wasn't there. I think between you and Jerome, even with Jerome the bomb, when we're gone, when
The-
we're
the
here,
hunting
you can take care
The
of.
hunting guild are the best people to handle these things. They know how to hunt them. They know how to train. So
All right.
While we're gone, if we leave these with them, they have.
And I don't think any of us are arguing that when we're here, you can take over.
Yeah, absolutely. Same with exactly what I said about the Wormling and Takari. While we're here, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin and Abraham Lincoln are coming with us.
Who's Abraham Lincoln?
Winkin.
Abraham Lincoln, and she's gonna whistle, and her dog is just gonna poof.
You know we're about to fight.
The pseudo dragon's staying with Myrrh. It doesn't have a name yet. We should probably get on that.
And the dog appears behind Hugbear.
My echo appears behind it.
And then the dog disappears. Dog reappears next to Corra.
Pets dog, like unfazed. This is normal for Corra.
It flops over to the its
I mean,
side.
he can fight. He can do stuff.
Dearest, you're saying you want to take a day or two anyway?
I would appreciate. I was only saying that if we wanted to awaken our new friends.
These two can't be wormlings. I see.
Beasts. Wormlings is dragon type.
Mm-hmm.
Of all the creatures, Bob, the only one you can awaken.
What's the tug?
Let me check that.
The dog's a fae.
Oh shit.
Yes, yeah. So, of all the creatures, none of them.
Okay. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. If that's the case, I wouldn't mind like visiting Bob's parents one-on-one if they're down for that, because
You have secret missions. Yeah, no, I get it. Secret missions. You're building a secret army. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, if we want to go over, we can go talk to them now. They're usually home around now.
If that's okay for you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah, that's fine.
We're gonna take the Gorgon and the Owlbear to Drum. Make sure they're cool with this whole plan. Takari, if you want to start hanging out and chit-chatting with your dragon there, and we'll figure out as a party what we want to do.
I want to show.
That's fine.
I want to show Kalman my Kevin. Anyway.
And so, as you guys separate and go to do what you want for the rest of the day after making all these purchases on creatures, we're gonna take a break here. And so, what is it? So, who's splitting off to where? Bob and Dearest are heading over to Bob's parents.
It's
Yes.
Slice, apparently. Probably.
Yo, Slice.
Okay, so Bob,
Takari
Dearest,
is working with Dragonling, which his name is Onyx now.
Onyx. Okay.
I'm taking the pseudo dragon to Myrrh for her to name it.
Okay.
Also, I'm keeping a count of how many days until the egg hatches, just so that we're aware.
Okay. Right now it's 90.
Yeah, 90. So I have that written down.
Okay.
So anytime we take a long rest, or you tell me this many days, I'm putting it in there.
Okay.
I am excited for this.
Okay. Hugbear?
Yeah, I'm going to Drum.
Okay.
With,
Let's
the
take.
Gorgon and the Owlbear.
Cool.
All right. So you'll find Drum in the Gorgon Guild Hall where the gatherers meet, where the meets.
The Gorgon to the Gorgon.
And he looks at you and says, Hugbear, I see you have new company.
I'm literally the best hunter in this guild. Look what I found.
It's like going to the supermarket, buying a fish, and be like, "What I got?"
Yeah.
You got? How did you get an owlbear and?
That's a Gorgon.
I know, but I'm just. How?
Hi. I'm a bugbear. This one is native to my lands, as I point to the owlbear. And this forge was made of its brothers.
I don't think you should be saying that out loud. And you go back into the Gorgon, and you see the Gorgon shaking.
However, we're sparing its life to protect this city. And the owlbear just wanted freedom. So we are giving it that,
So
in that it's going to help you all hunt.
I see. And you want me to train both of these?
You and the hunting guild. I mean, if anybody has experience with beasts, it would be you guys. And obviously, these things have been hunting to survive their entire lives. They can only be but a boon to your group.
This is going to be very interesting, but should be doable. Though I don't know how long it will take for them to be okay, but
You should really draw a picture of me. And anytime they get out of line, you just point to the picture and let them know I'll be back. And that should keep them in line.
okay.
Just kidding, you don't have to draw a picture of me. Just let them know I'll be back.
Okay.
Also, what are your thoughts on having a wormling?
Wormling as in...
Like a black dragon baby.
How? How? Like,
I
where are you finding these things?
have been traveling the lands. I'm literally just out here for you people.
Make a deception check.
Ha!
For fuck's sake. And he's just in, like, all of them are, everyone is now looking at you, Hugbear.
In other lands, I am known as Hugbear the Great.
You know, you may have left, I may be running, I suddenly don't feel right to be Guildmaster.
Well, I'm too busy, so you're gonna have to do it. But you are going to potentially have a wormling you can train and/or hunt with. It's not strong enough to come with the party. It's
a wormling.
I could punch it literally one time and kill it.
So, sorry, I'm still trying to.
Gorgon fears for its life. Can freeze things with its breath.
You remember that these creatures give a similar ability to the giant that you killed, where it's able to petrify.
And they can petrify their enemies, so maybe get a control of that before they freeze the whole guild.
I will make sure it's not as anxious as it is now. And me
leaving will probably help with that. The owlbear, ferocious, has literally murdered entire tribes of my people.
I am sorry to hear that.
Well, I mean, he seems like an okay guy.
Okay, I will get on that. And then, Wormling?
Wormling is a maybe. We have to talk with the group. Yeah, it's black wormling, and from what we've been reading up on dragons, might not be the friendliest. I believe it shoots acid.
Yeah, black dragons tend to shoot acid from their mouths.
Which I know because I caught it.
I know you're incredible, but I'm pretty sure that it's a given. But anyway, I will gladly take these under my paw.
Yeah, I mean, I know that you guys usually scavenge animals and like take what they have in them, but like, it's a baby dragon. I mean, it's gonna be losing teeth. You might as well have those teeth. You know what I mean?
That is a dark way of thinking, but yes.
It's gonna shed some scales. Bam! You have a scale farm.
I hate to think of it as a a cash cow.
It's kind of that. And this Gorgon, is it full size already?
Gorgon is a large creature, so yes.
Full size. Yeah. I mean, if worst comes to worst, we have another Gorgon for the forge. We also have a giant door in the bank that we need to build. So let's try and keep it alive. Absolutely.
I will make sure that I'll make sure that it does behave a bit.
I'm just saying, if it does die, it's not the worst thing in the world. We have so many uses for Gorgon.
Yeah.
All right. Appreciate you. Are you guys going to be able to handle these?
We should be fine, and I can also take it to my tribe that's made camp outside of your city, and I could train them out in the wilds.
Cool. I'm going to give Jerome 500 gold. I'm going to say, this is for training. This is for any sort of facility you might need to build to keep them housed and contained or safe, whatever.
I will use it wisely.
Appreciate you. For the guild.
For the guild. And you see all the other ones. We get one by one. For the guild. For the guild. God, that thing's big. For the guild.
Huzzah! Nothing.
Cool. So they've got some gold to kind of keep these guys safe while they learn and grow.
I think I know what to do.
Perfect. Then I get out of there and I go find the party again.
All right. You head out. What was Takari doing again?
Just kind of spending time with Onyx, kind of getting to know her temperament and
All right.
let her get to know Takari a little bit.
I'll say with the animal handling check you made previously, which was an 18. You sense that the dragon is taking a little bit of a liking to you.
Okay. So she'll continue to build trust, I guess, with her. Unless somebody else comes and talks to them. Or wants to do anything.
Is this thing capable of speech yet?
I can speak Draconic to it, so
I know you
I
can.
can-
I'm just wondering if it can.
I don't know. Can it?
You can RP with a dragon in if you want.
Brain is not also working anymore. So
I didn't know if you wanted to have a moment with the dragon.
Probably not at the moment because my brain is not working.
Okay. Alright, let's go to Bob and Dearest.
Come on, Kevin. Keep up.
Slice, keep up.
So we're going over to Conan and what's her name?
Selza?
What's
her
her
name?
The brass spells?
The brass spells home.
Wow, you don't even remember your parents' names. Okay.
I met them like 6 months ago.
Alright. So you head over and knock on the door. The door opens and you see Conan. He goes, "Oh, hi, Bob."
Hi. This is my friend Dearest and my friend Slice.
Hello.
Hi, and
And-
it looks over towards the your robot and goes, and what are you?
This is Kevin. I made him.
You made this?
Yeah, because you know how we were talking about you can make stuff and you can make it smart and you can give it brains? I did it.
I am.
Kevin.
I am very impressed. Very well done, Bob.
I painted him purple.
Have you been able to do things like this before?
I've only done like things or like toys, but I've never gone this far.
Might we come in?
Oh yes, of course. Come in.
Just gonna look at Bob. Bob, whatever happens here today, this stays between us, okay?
Like a secret?
Yes. Like a secret.
Kevin, it's a secret.
And you see from the inside, Selza! Bob and friends are here!
You might have to duck. It is a gnome house.
He's gonna duck.
Kitty.
He's essentially gonna walk on his knees for this visit, just to make it easier on himself.
You see Slice sees what you're doing, gets on his knees and follows.
His head probably still drags up against the top of the roof. Because he was, what, 7 feet tall?
He's about... Yeah, I don't think we ever discussed his height.
No, we talked about it. You were like 7 feet tall and...
Uh-huh.
Okay, sure.
Like, we
That was your voice.
We had to talk you down from 8 feet, because that would have been like, what? Hugbear was what, 9 feet? 8 feet?
Yeah. something like
Yeah. We wanted to make sure he wasn't much bigger than Hugbear, so we had to talk you down to 7 feet.
that. I'm 8 feet.
I don't remember this discussion, nor do I
Did not.
remember sounding like that, but okay.
I remember sounding like
I
that.
promise this happened. I mean, yes, you sounded. It's 8 feet, 9 feet tall. And
I don't remember this.
You remember the Black Knight from? No, just kidding.
I remember that we compared him to the knight in Scooby-Doo, but we didn't...
Mhm.
I think you should compare him to the Black Knight in
Monty Python.
Oh, jeez.
This is but a stretch.
So you enter, what do you do?
Yeah, we enter. He's like, you said you make toys like this? Where did you learn to do that?
Oh, this was just a this was something that my this is something that my grandfather did and his father did. It was just something that it was just a hobby passed down.
A hobby.
A hobby passed down generation to generation, but it was nothing more than just a hobby.
I just really, really like it.
Are there a lot of people who can do things like this?
I mean, there are people who, I've heard that, Gurmar is very well, has some ability of making something that could be similar to Kevin here. And then there's just tinkerers such as myself who just, fascinate and poke around at certain things, and, like, Bob did a lot of poking here.
So, you haven't done anything big, like a person.
Really, if you think about it, a person is just a bunch of several small things that join together and work as an overall unit. So,
I wonder if I could make a person.
No,
You're not
You're
there.
not there.
you're too young to be making children.
My
Already
conscience,
Already made the whole
conscience.
forest.
right?
Have you do you know of anyone who's done something like making people like what Bob's made or what you've made?
oh no.
Nothing at all. Promise?
Yeah.
What about Mom? Does she know?
Oh.
It was hard.
Salsa! Salsa! And you see, she, I'm sorry, I was cleaning, and I was on a I was doing a balancing act. Yes.
This is my friend Dearest and my friend Slice, and this is Kevin.
Hello. You're very big.
Yeah, I don't get that a lot. He
Not
does.
as big as Hugbear, though.
No, and I don't think I've met anyone as smart as Hugbear that's as big as Hugbear.
Are they big or are we just small?
A little bit of both.
That is something to ponder on. Are we small or are they big? Huh.
I had a question for you. Have you ever met anyone who's been able to make people like what Bob here has done with Kevin, intelligent,
Oh,
metal
Bob,
people?
you made this!
His name is Kevin.
Oh, no, this is honestly a first. I mean, I've seen my husband theorize of being able to make something like this with his tinkering, but I didn't think. But Bob here has the potential to do it.
Well, I read a book the other day, and I ate all the magic out of it on accident. And then when I woke up, I had this idea.
Oh. Eating from her pouch.
There's
She's just loudly crunching into grapes.
Do you know of any wizards that go by the name of Cedric by chance?
I don't. That name doesn't really bells to me. What about you, honey? No, nothing. I don't think so either.
He would have probably been asking for help in making things such as that about 50 years ago, if not more. 60, maybe 70.
No. We did not get a lot of visitors when we were living in Frostberry, but when we lived in Frostberry, but
all right. I guess I only have one more question that would kind of fill in a hole of my curiosity about these things, which is why we came here today.
okay. About Kevin?
Yes. Would he technically have a soul?
Well, you see, Callan speaks up and said, Bob, the male gnome, speaks up and says, well, I'm a bit of an atheist myself, and I personally believe that even living creatures today, there isn't really a soul. It's just a cooperation of organs and fluid keeping the body alive, and it eventually just keeps working together until something stops it, whether it be old age that it can't keep up anymore, or if it gets discontinued by injury that is too devastating to fix.
The reason I ask is because there is, if you were to have a soul and were potentially to be destroyed, if we were to try to bring him back, would it be the same as if we were trying to bring a living being back? Which, in most cases, mention the need of a soul in order to bring them back.
Well, I would think to keep a body that is the size of a human, that's a humanoid size, it would need, much like living beings have a heart and clerks are able to patch up wounds. I would imagine that these bigger constructs, would say, have some sort of crystal that keeps like the energy going. So I would say that, so much like how clerics are able to heal people and it like puts like if someone has like a cut, they can use magic to magically seal the cut back together. I would imagine that well, obviously tinkerers have to repair stuff, but as for if a creature just loses power, with enough magic from a healer or an artificer or a tinkerer, it could be jumped back up. So in a way, I would say that constructs can be healed. It's just a matter of the way.
Just not the same way that a living, breathing person would.
I mean, I can't. Human gets when a person gets if I were to get a cut, I would wrap it up in a bandage, give it time, and it goes, and it eventually will get healed. For a construct, you would have to weld the parts together, make sure everything is rewired. So it's similar, but not the same.
I understand.
But yes, but I would say that constructs can be healed.
They can be healed, but for all intents and purposes, they don't have a soul.
Souls are more opinion based. It's more on a point of view. So it's honestly, it's what you think. If you think that everything has a soul, then yes, then everything has a soul.
Bob's gonna be like, so I don't know much of things, but I read this book in Corra's library that basically said that a soul is just the personality of a person. So if a construct like Kevin has a personality, I guess that's their soul.
You hear Slice speak up and says, Then I must have a very strong soul, since I feel I have a very strong personality."
You do have a very strong personality, Slice. Because, like, we don't even see our souls when we're, not made of metal. When we're skin things, like me and everybody. Can't see our soul, even if we look real closely. So how do we know it's really there either? Other than the fact that people say that it is. It could just be the personality is soul, and that's all it is.
All right.
Because without a personality, we'd just be an undead thing that could be disappeared with my moonbeam spell. Poof. You don't disappear with moonbeam, so.
Well, I can certainly say this: I can certainly say this when it comes to when it comes to certain types of spells that you can revive. I'm certain that you can revive a construct, but you can't make it undead.
So if something were to be able to be made undead,
But how would you make it undead?
Reanimate a dead person. dead thing.
I'm not sure if I should be seeking these kind of ideas. But anyway,
What we've determined is if a construct were to, even in the shape of a person, act like a person, if he had a personality, he would have somewhat of a soul.
Personality, and I would think
Only if he could be brought back as an undead.
I would think morals makes you have a soul, because just having a personality could be artificial, but like making the choice to be a good person, even if you're just, Kevin, because Kevin's gonna be a good Kevin, right, Kevin? Yeah. And he made that choice. I didn't make him make that choice. He just did it. He could have woken up when I, put the thing on him and been like, I'm gonna be an evil Kevin. No, I'm gonna eat your face. But he didn't.
All right.
I hope that gives you some clarity.
It certainly helps.
And I don't need to push. May I ask where these questions came from?
Can I roll an insight on him to see if he's trustworthy?
Sure.
Bob's gonna just start talking and be like, well, he saw Kevin and he kind of had a weird reaction, and then he was like, can we talk to your parents, because they're who taught you how to make stuff. So we came over here and now we're talking to you.
I mean, given how he reacted to the creation of Kevin, he seemed, knowing that his background is tinkering, he's more trustful than he is untrustful.
Would you be willing to keep a secret?
Of course.
The reason I ask is because my life does depend on it.
Oh?
Bob gets to know.
Are you able to keep a secret?
Who?
He's asking everyone in the room. Minus Slice.
I try really hard to keep every secret that's given to me.
Yeah, you can whatever you need to say stays within these walls.
With that, he is going to let his disguise fall.
All right. And why don't you describe what Bob sees after you remove your hat?
Bob has a secret.
Dearest, a shimmering energy radiates around Dearest coming from his head. His hair turns to that of wires that extend from his head, his skin made of metal, and various glowing etchings around his face, his skin. His clothes are still there, thank God.
Naked.
He turns into a man made of metal. His eyes still glowing a bit, but he just clears his throat a bit. The reason I wanted to know about these things is because I am one of them.
Bob's just like staring open mouthed, and then she realizes she's doing it. She goes,
The two are also staring with their mouths open, and you see Seltzer goes over to Seltzer reaches over to Calkin's jaw and pushes that up.
I was made to be a weapon. The greatest assassin this world has ever known. Greatest thief, greatest assassin. And obviously that didn't happen.
That's how you didn't die, even though you were tied up for 50 years.
And my lord, if I may, he reaches for his helmet.
You may.
He opens up the flap, and you see a face similar to Dearest's.
Figured that.
And you see...
Bob has always kind of thought that he was a robot.
And you see... Yeah, his helmet opens up, and you see a similar robotic features. I've been asked by my lord to keep it a secret.
As far as we know, we're the only two of our kind.
Wow.
At least, you see, Celso speaks up. At least you're not alone. At least there's two of you and not just one of you, because I wouldn't know what it's like to be just alone.
That's how it was for years. Sir Slice-A-Lot only came into the picture about 7 months ago.
About, yeah.
Yeah, so I'd only known my parents for like 8 or 9 months, too. Because we just met them before we went to...
He's going to put his hat back on and the illusion's going to go back up.
Makes sense why you never eat the food I make you.
I don't eat.
Just
I don't
making
drink.
cakes. I just make cake for you if you want the cake.
I don't eat. I don't drink. I don't sleep.
What are you doing with all the cookies I brought over to your check?
I eat them and then I pull them out of my stomach and give them to the kids around town.
That's...
Oh, do not worry. The cookies remain as they are. Nothing touches them.
Okay.
He's gonna pull his shirt up a little bit and let the illusion drop just like around his stomach and open his stomach to show where the egg is now hiding.
That is better than my sling.
He's pregnant.
Going to close his stomach back up and put his shirt back down. I was created to be a weapon. And my father, my creator, caught me with my fiance. He killed her.
Oh.
And he's still hunting. And my father, as far as I know, still wants me dead to this day. And I want him dead. I don't believe in killing unless it's absolutely necessary.
He keeps giving us stuff, like really, really making us feel bad about every time we have to kill somebody.
So I was designed to feel a sense of euphoria when I killed someone. To the point where it feels amazing, best feeling I've ever had. I hate it.
You know, you being very pacifistic is one of the reasons I made Kevin, because he doesn't kill people, he saves them.
And the Kevin rolls up to you, Dearest, and sort of nuzzles your thigh.
He's gonna just kind of pat his knob.
That's a good Kevin.
Okay.
As far as I know, he still wants me dead, or at least captured and put back to my original settings. So I disguise myself. Not to mention the last person who saw me as I truly am, who mattered to me, ended up dead and thought I was the most monstrous thing in the world. The reason I'm asking about Cedric is because he's my creator and he needs to be killed.
And did he also create Slice?
Slice was the result of a magic deck that Bob has. So in a way, Bob technically made him too.
Oh.
I gotta quit doing that on accident. First the trees and now the slice.
And then it was also the priest. Champ.
Jamar does know, as does Cinder. So they're safe people to talk to if you have any questions. Jamar's actually become a little bit of my physician, me and Slice's physician. He has detailed blueprints as to how we work now.
Oh. Well, if
You
ever need
Help on the road.
Well, I guess you can tell him if he ever needs a second opinion, we can meet and I can see.
I've given him free reign. If he has any kind of upgrades that might be able to help me with my life mission.
Of killing her father?
Yeah. Because what just got confirmed to me was if there is no afterlife, on the slim chance that there was one, because I too am a bit of an atheist, if I had a soul or not, whether or not I'd be able to see my fiance again. But at this point, I believe that hope has been dashed.
Well, I think you have a soul. Only somebody with a soul could be as annoying about killing people as you are.
You hear
She
Kevin,
has no filter.
You hear Kevin just go.
Bop sometimes has no filter. Especially when she's like shocked.
Bob, like I said, this is a secret. Nobody in the party knows. Only a few people here do know. And that's only because I needed to be taken care of after being injured.
Can I just say that I don't think the party would care?
I don't.
I mean, we accept Hugbear for being a bugbear and Takari for being a princess.
But he's alive.
So are you. What do you call you? You're alive, you're talking, you're here, she's gonna poke him in the chest. I feel you.
King.
Hey, I rescued you from that basement. I would know.
I mean, technically, if you want to be technical about it, Corra and Takari were there too.
But I was there first.
Oh, he's unleashed War Forged on the earth. 3 of them now.
Damn it. Oh.
Technically 2 in whatever Bob's subclass is.
I ask that you keep this secret because if people start finding out outside of the few people that I've actually trusted to keep it, I will be hunted and I will be killed.
Over my dead body.
No one outside these walls will ever know.
Nobody ever kills my friends. But I will keep it secret as long as you ask me to.
Do you remember that trap that was set just on your way down into the basement to save me? That was just something he did in passing, just kind of a flick of the wrist. My father could kill us in one fell swoop.
I mean, I took out a beholder
So is he.
a year ago, and I was still a baby.
He tried using bio components in order to try and build me the first time. Didn't work. Trust me, I've seen all his blueprints. I know exactly how it was made.
Kevin has a water filtration system.
I should be getting back to the party. We should. Because we have
Yeah.
things we need to do to prepare.
Bop will be like, she'll get all serious for a minute, and she'll say, I will keep your secret as long as you need me to. Even though I think that it would be fine if you told the rest of the family. But if you're not ready to do that, I will respect you.
I appreciate that.
My lord, I sense that these are good people and just. I believe that they will not reveal our identities to the public.
They would never do something that would upset me. She'll say to the brass spells, like in their direction.
They're confused by that statement.
I do want to say, though, both me and Slice have signed up for experimental duty, if you guys have any ideas for upgrades or such things. I'm working with Jamar exclusively, but I'm sure Slice would love to be, at the very least, boosted to the point where I'm at. Considering, and he's just going to turn his hand into the sword. The arm blade.
Okay.
I'm just saying, if you have to use that in front of everybody, how are you going to explain it?
This is a last case scenario situation.
I see.
Okay.
And does he not have that?
Nope.
I have it right here. Shing!
And he's just gonna put it back. He's gonna transform his hand back.
This is a very small space.
Slice, put your sword away.
Sorry, my lord.
Thank you.
We can... That seems simple enough. I mean, we'll have to take a look at... We have to take a look at your arm just to confirm some things, and then...
As I said, Jamar does have blueprints. And if you mention that Dearest showed that he is... Slice, what were we calling ourselves again? Was it Battleborn?
Yes, my lord. It was Battleborn.
If you let him know that Dearest revealed that he's a Battleborn, I'm sure he'll be willing to share the blueprints with you, should you ask.
We'll talk to him for sure.
With that, he's going to start making his way to the door.
On your knees.
Yep.
Bop will stay for just a second and do her awkward. So y'all been okay?
Yeah, we're doing fine.
Okay.
We heard rumor that Frostberry is getting back on his feet. That people are settling, and also supplies are sent over to help rebuild.
Yeah, we've been sending stuff.
And I heard Anton's has begun to develop a voice. He's starting to show more of a leader.
Yeah, that's what the reports that we get say. I think we're gonna fight a giant next time we go out.
I heard one was taken out in Hestein.
Yeah, it was Takari did that one. But we're
So-
gonna go towards what's that one called?
Your hometown.
Uhad? No, we're gonna. I thought. Oh, are we going back to Frostberry?
That's where the next giant is.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna probably go up to Frostberry next couple days, and there's supposed to be a giant there too, right now. Maybe we're thinking.
I can see about sending. I can see about sending a message up there to see if they've heard anything.
Yeah, if you could let us know. Takari has her messages on.
Okay.
She can just receive them all the time now.
Yeah, I could send a message and have Aton. Well, I'm not sure he'll be able to reach out, but I can send him a message. He can tell me, and then I can let you know the next time we see each other.
Okay. Or you can tell Cinder or
Okay.
one of the other leaders of the town. Hunters Guild with Drum and all them would know how to get a hold of us too.
Well, yeah, we'll tell Cinder to. We'll talk to Cinder.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go. It was nice seeing you guys again.
It was nice seeing you too, Val. And we're proud. We're proud of you.
Thank you. She's gonna very awkwardly hug both of them at the same time and pat their shoulders, and then really quickly run away. Come on, Kevin.
And you see, he looks up at your parents, and rolls.
And she's gonna catch up with Dearest and Slice.
After you guys leave, there's a moment with the two, and you hear one. You hear Celsa says, "She's really grown up." You're not hearing this. This is just
Yeah.
Just behind the scenes. She's really grown up. Yeah, she has. Moving on, and all right. So it is about. The sun is set at this point.
So we probably all ended up at the tavern for some drinking and some dinner and some catching
Darts.
and darts.
Good old sleep.
Some good old darts. Darts before sleepy time, Hugbear. Darts. Darts.
I cuddle up on a table.
And
I swear to God, Infinite, if you tell me it's cold inside your house, I will shit myself.
It's 61
No.
in my room
Oh.
because I have an air conditioner in my window. That's supposed
67 in here.
to do like the, to do the house. So it's like it pushes it out of my room into the house. So my room's just like the coldest.
I had to open up my window to let my fan blow in the cool air that resides outside the home.
It's 98 degrees outside, and it's probably only about 70 inside right now.
Jesus.
I'm dying. I keep spraying myself with water.
I've seen that a few times.
I'm like,
So darts. Are we doing
Yeah.
darts?
We'll dart it up and then go sleepy.
What do I roll?
Cora has Myrrh and Daniel here with her, and she's gonna have Myrrh play darts.
What did she
So
name
he's
her
going
dragon?
to learn. I don't know. What did Myrrh name her dragon?
Sure.
Maybe, yeah. Murder it is.
Their names are Mur and Dur.
Murder.
This is Dur. Because together, we're murder.
I mean, at the end of the day, that's gonna be a
hate
little
it.
rogue baby and a dragon.
With Druid as her second class, because Bop has been teaching her Druid shit on the side.
One day that's gonna be a threat, is what that's gonna be.
Yeah.
She's
And you
gonna be
said-
like, I sneak up on you and shillelagh.
And you said Mur was playing?
Yeah, Corra's helping her and like teaching her.
Okay, so I'll say Mur. Mur will get advantage because you're helping, but Mur has a +1
Okay.
because a child. A child
Okay.
raised in Swepsnaz.
It's worse.
Alright, so everyone. Yeah, so I'll add Mur to the counter here. Alright,
I'll
I
just
like
roll
everyone.
D20s
So
for
I
him.
have Bop, Corra. So Bop, Corra, Dearest, Hugbear, Mur, and Takari.
Yep.
Alright, I like everyone to make their first round of dexterity checks.
And then 2d20s for Mur.
Oh, Slice is playing.
Yeah.
Whoa, slice.
Don't worry, my
Aw.
lord, I shall win it for us.
Oh, so Mur
Shit.
and I did the exact same. Love that.
Alright, so... Okay, so give me a sec here. Okay, so let me take a look here. Just so we have an 8, the highest. So we have Hugbear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 points. So we have 7 for Hugbear. We have 15. We have a tie for second place between Corra and Mur.
What can I say? She gets it from me.
And then we have 15 seconds. Bop after them. And then we have so Dearest and Slice a lot. Oh, and then we have Takari. And then Dearest and Slice a lot last.
We suck.
Alright, next, everyone make your second rounds. Ooh.
Nat 20. Look at you.
Alright, so we have a
14
nat-
again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have a nat 20, 25, a 14, a 3 from Slice. Don't worry, my lord, I shall hit the board this time. Fuck.
He's
we
worse
have
than I used to
a
be.
24 from Hugbear, a 17 from Corra, a 19 from Mur. And so we have, and of course, natural 20s, you double the points you got. Which,
Hey.
Dearest, you're gonna need it.
Yeah.
So and you got first place with Hugbear in second.
I got a dirty 20.
And then we have Takari, followed by Takari. Then we have Mur. Then we have Corra, Bop, and Slice.
You know what's great about Mur's little dragon's name? I've literally, every time you said the word name Mur, in my head go, murder.
Murder.
Go
All right,
on,
one last round of dexterity checks.
Come on,
Scroll
Bob.
around. I'm happy.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so we got Takari taking this round. And then we have Hugbear. And then a three-way tie between Corra, Dearest, and Slice. All of you somehow hit the exact same spot.
Like at the same time.
Triple Robin Hood, let's go.
So what was it? Corra, Dearest, and Corra, Dearest, and Slice.
Twice.
Yeah.
And then Bob.
And then we have Bop, and then Myrrh not doing so well.
She's tired. It's late.
So let me just do the
Close.
let me just do the adding here. Give me a sec. So I'll just say this. After the rounds, Bop Bop has 8 points. Corra has 14 points. Dearest has 21 points. Because that one round they did so well. And Hugbear, 19 points.
Oh shit.
Myrrh, 11 points.
Mer won, y'all. Can you believe it?
Slice, despite coming back at the round there, has 5, 6, 7, 8 points. And then Takari,
Bop is gonna
15
comfort
points.
Slice.
So we have a tie for last between Bop and Slice. And then Myrrh, Corra, Takari, Hugbear, and Dearest.
There's one.
Dearest won.
Good, that's funny.
With that,
But Dearest won, but Mer won. Just
But Mer won, y'all.
Dearest may have won the game, but Myrrh won all of our hearts.
Yes.
I give Mer chocolate immediately.
Mer won
so
all
good.
the money.
Gives a little bit of chocolate to the pseudo dragon.
I
Bob's
think
gonna
she would
gi-
also give a little bit of chocolate to Kevin.
I don't think Kevin eats chocolate.
Kevin just looks at the chocolate, looks back at Myrrh, looks back at the chocolate.
She
looks
could
at
give it
Bob.
to She could give it to Abraham Lincoln.
That would kill Abraham Lincoln.
Chocolate dog.
He's a fey dog.
Yeah, if he poofs out though, he's dead. How are you summoning him back?
He just poofs. He does it on his own.
Oh, the talk of magic reminded me, guys. Just so you know, apparently I'm still cursed.
Great.
Not another one.
Is
No.
it wear arthritis? You know how to deal with that.
I mean, I could try to prepare one of my spells. Maybe remove the curse.
Turtle Dove didn't tell me details about
You
it.
Turtle Dove?
Her name is Near Dove.
Near Dove.
She's still here. I thought she left with Arle.
No, apparently she's been living underground and is very salty with you guys for not giving her a church, I guess.
Building a whole goddamn university to healing magics and protection.
Yeah, apparently she wants a hospital.
I mean, what do
Well,
you
she
think?
could have asked for a hospital.
What do you think healing magic and protection is? Where do you think
Yeah.
the cadavers and the hurt people are going to go? To the University of Healing.
Well, she's very offended that she didn't get her church and is compromising with a hospital that has a place for people to worship inside of it.
No, that's not happening.
That's fair, because she kind of got on my bad side too, because I tried to ask her what she was doing to be proactive in helping out the city other than walking around and offering her services to people, which sounds very much like prostitution now that I say it aloud.
How good was she at healing people anyway? She could never heal Honora's wear arthritis.
She also couldn't heal me of my curse.
Yeah.
She said that I need to ask one of you guys to see if you guys have the ability to remove it.
Yeah, I
looking
don't
right now.
feel like we're the people to put together a church or allow one church, to have all the eggs of this is who we worship. So unless they want to fairly worship all the gods and give everybody a fair shake, I'm not a big fan of having a church in town.
I agree. I don't see the need for churches anyway.
Especially when we just dealt with a few religions that tried to force their way into.
Or, a cult trying to bring back an undead monster from the afterlife.
Or that.
This town is not one for worship. It's
yeah.
We're gonna focus on healing and protection.
That's fair. I'm just passing along the message I said I was.
Appreciate you.
I mean, I can try removing your curse. Not saying that I'm great at it.
I would appreciate it, but I understand if you can't.
I don't
I mean,
know how.
Don't fucking look at me. I don't know.
Like, I can try if you want me to.
If I had a magic item that can do it, I can do that.
Myrrh, come here. Come cuddle. I'm so sleepy.
Takari will try casting remove curse on Dearest.
Alright. You cast remove curse.
Hugmer.
And
I don't know how
hug
I'm
murder.
supposed to carry the two of them home, but
And Dearest, you feel much like the last time when Champ cast this spell on you. You feel a relief. You feel a weight is taken off of you. You can remove the second. You can remove that last curse.
Nice.
Yay.
Was it the curse of the snail?
So
Can I tell them what it is?
I was about to say I could essentially when he got these curses when he drew the gesture card twice. The first curse he got was that his con score went down by 2. And then the second curse was he had disadvantage on all magical on saving throws against all magical effects.
Yep.
Ouch.
So
Which is
not the
why
curse
I
of-
went for combat so hard, because I know I would have disadvantage on anything ranged.
So not the curse of the snail. Okay.
Well, congrats on getting like 15 health back.
Thank you. That actually came back before we fought the giant, so...
Okay.
Which is why I survived.
There you
Starting to get stormy outside.
go. I love you all. I need sleep so bad.
That's
And
fair.
so you guys enjoy the night away, and we move on to as the calendar moves 1 day more. So Dearest, you can mark down the dragon egg.
89 days now.
Shit. Sorry, my things are acting up. Here we go. Okay, let's move on to the next day. As you guys get ready the following morning to do what it is you were going to plan to do, this is where we're in tonight's session.
Good game. Woo. We bought so much. Our town is
Yeah.
so dope.
Lots of fun RP.